Okay, so I'm a little late. Okay, I was fighting for my freaking life. Like, I know you can't tell, but my hair is frizzing up. So I was just like, I don't even have the light down here that I normally use. But I'm here. I showed up, and that's all that matters. Okay. Oh my god, I gotta get my life together, y'all. I am so late. I'm so sorry. All right, so I guess I will pull everything out. I have some candles here that I'm gonna be working on. Oh my god, let me get my life together. Woosah. Okay, hold on, coffee break. Whew. Okay. All right, let me go up in here and grab everything, and then we can start from here. Also, I am very scared because, let me light my candle because, y'all, it is storming so bad and the lights have been going in and out. So I'm kind of freaking out. I'm like, I do not want the lights to go off on me because I'm afraid of the dark. I sleep with a night light. So, yeah. All right, so I'm going to be utilizing this candle today. Not that one. And this one. So cute. So I have two sugar honey sweet teas. So I have someone that ordered, he's a real estate agent around here in this area, and he ordered 2 birthday surprise candles for the brokers at his firm. So I'm super excited about that. Are you the girl from the Novian, right? No, I'm not, Hefe. Now I feel like I need to look that up. But okay, let me grab everything real quick. Give me 1 second, all right? So I'm just gonna, again, it's better to show up than not to show up at all, because I really wasn't even gonna, I was just like bump it, like everything's just going crazy today. But I'm here, and yeah. All right, so I have like a whole shelving of like, my stuff is like inside. I kind of turned my like pantry into like my candle shelving. I want to like take y'all in there one day. It's like shelves, not right here. This one's just like whatever. But I have like shelves up here, just stuff, and just like candle wax and oils, etc., etc. All right, let's see. Let me pull this box out. I kind of feel like I might need to utilize this box or something. But we're gonna find out in like a second. So, y'all, it's been scary because it's been like really like thundering really bad, and your girl is a little concerned. I was driving home and I saw this like huge lightning bolt, and it scared the mess out of me. I was like, oh my god, please don't electrify my car while I'm in it. I feel like I'm missing something. No. I'm gonna pull this laptop just in case too. I got boxes on. I kind of want to start doing some fun stuff with like, I don't know if y'all saw, they have it on TikTok where it's you like make candles that you kind of like put it on a stick, and then you just let it drop, and then it basically like turns different colors or whatever. It's like a pillar or something like that. It looks so cute. I want to start doing something like that just for fun and see how it turns out or whatever. Again, I was not going to show up because number one, the person that I was supposed to go live with, that didn't happen. And then number 2, the lights keep going out because it's a really bad thunderstorm. And then number 3, my hair was just acting like it just did not want to straighten. Look at this frizz up here. But I'm still here. I'm still showing up for myself. And I just want to shout out my friend Brittany, because I actually feel bad because I told her that I was going to go to her event tonight because she's an artist. And I sent her a message and I told her that I was going to go to her event. And now I can't go to her event because I have to be accountable for myself. And I totally forgot that Tuesdays at 8, I will be, going live making candles. And I could have showed up to her event, but then I'm not accountable for myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, this will be the 3rd week that I'm not accountable for myself, and I need to start being accountable for myself, period. So I'm going to have to message her. I probably will just like edit this and just be like, apologize to her and let her know, like, girl, I am so sorry. I did not mean to like, you know, tell you that I was going to be there for you and then I'm not there for you. I'm just trying to be accountable for myself. So I got to make it up to her somehow. I know she's going to kill it. I know she's going to do great. So shout out to Brittany. You go, girl. You're killing it out here anyway. So her art, her music is amazing. She's very deep. I should have went, but that's the thing. Like, the problem with me is it's like every time I need to be accountable for myself, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's always something that's going to come up. There's always something that gets in the way of me being accountable for myself. And I really need to start doing that for myself. So sometimes I just got to be like, no, girl, you know, like, just come up here. Like, I could have easily just been like, well, I only got, you know what I'm saying? I only got 2 orders. The thing is, I'm trying to be consistent with my show, Drew Bear. That's the thing. Like, if I say 8 o'clock, like me logging in right now at 8:10 kind of upset me. I'm like, here I am late again. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, get it together. You know, like I'm trying to elevate my business to the next level. And in order for me to do that, I have to be consistent. I have to be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, enjoying those moments outside the house. That's the thing. I had all day. I just like, I work a lot. I'm tired. And I kind of like, it totally slipped my mind to the last minute. And then she messaged me and I'm on live right now. So I'm going to have to, I'm going to make it up to her. Don't worry. She has a lot of events coming up anyway. So I'm going to pop up and surprise her. But I'm definitely going to message her and I'm definitely going to edit that part. And I'm just going to let her know, like, girl, I did not, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got you. Like, let me make it up to you. Like, whatever I got to do, I'm going to make it up to you, queen. She's super sweet, by the way. Okay, so let me get started. All right, so thank you. You know what's so crazy? This is my grandma's lipstick. I need to go upstairs and get my my light, because then it'll shine like better in my face. I'll probably do that in a minute. My hair is starting to frizz up. But this is my grandma's lipstick, and when she passed away, by the way, my grandma's name is Marie. I don't know if y'all know that, and I literally am my grandma's twin. My grandma will always wear headbands. She had jet black blue hair. She was Native American, and she always wore red lipstick. Like, that was her trademark. She would like kiss us, and like now I do it to my kids. Like, I kiss them and like leave little red lips on their face. It's actually the cutest thing. But this is her lipstick, and when she passed away, I asked my mom like all the stuff she had in her purse. She had like lipstick, she had eyeliner, and I asked my mom, could I take her makeup? Like, you know, everything that she went to the hospital with. My mom was like, yeah, you can have it. So I only use it sometimes special because I don't want it to, like, you know, I don't want to waste it. So yeah, this is my grandma Marie's lipstick I have on, and she only had a little bit left. So, oh, thank you. That made me feel cute. Thank you. I've never had a headband like that before, a headpiece. That was super cute. So also, y'all, if I have red lipstick on my lips tonight, can somebody please be nice and tell me, and don't be rude. Be like, oh my God. All right, so back to what I was saying. I have a real estate agent, and he has been notorious for buying gift baskets. And in the gift baskets, he'll give me the money and he'll be like, of course, add your candles in there, and then go shopping and like just put together a home warming gift basket for my client. And I'm like, okay, cool. I'm like, so what he'll tell me, like, what they are, male, woman, what things they like, what they're into, and I'll like basically build a gift basket for them. And then I add my candles in there, I add my, you know, branding in there, and it just looks so regal and put together. Well, anyways, he's been passing my name around to all these real estate agents out here. And the crazy part is I did not like that. That's not a service that I normally offer. Like, I never had it on my website. Oh, you know, housewarming gift basket. You know, I did not offer those services. And all of a sudden now my name is being passed around, and I'm not mad at it. I'm actually very grateful, because that's where I want to be. Like, that's where I want my candles. Like, that's where I see myself, is in somebody's nice home. They just bought a home. They're lighting a nice bougie candle. It smells good. Perfect. So anyway, so tomorrow, oh my God, the storm is like scaring me, y'all. Thanks for the candle. Oh, hey, Ian. Y'all, I met Ian on a plane. He was so cool. First of all, he had a Snoop Dogg shirt on. And I was just like, oh, he's cool. So we were talking, whatever. And I was talking about the rides in LA at Universal. And I was just like, yeah, the virtual reality, like, I don't like those rides. It makes me nauseous, blah, blah, blah. And my son loves those rides or whatever. And he was like, yeah, I totally get it. So chill about it, right? So we're on a plane and like I look over being nosy, whatever, and he's like just drawing this like, I don't even know, like animated like creature. And I was like, oh my God, that's so cool. Are you like an artist? And he was like, yeah. He was like, so the virtual reality that you were talking about, he was like, yeah, I draw those and I make those. And I was just like, oh, my bad. Like, so anyway, so we ended up talking. I was telling him about my business. And then I actually had one candle in my bag. And I was like, I got a candle for you. I want you to have it. So I gave it to him. And then he was like, I'm going to do a drawing for you. And I was just like, oh my God. So I'm actually really excited. So thank you, Ian. So y'all check him out. He's like, I like his art. He had one that's a tennis match. And it was like a tennis rags with the matches, like being the judges. I was like super brilliant. That was cute, by the way. Okay. So again, back to the real estate agent. He, wants me to make 2 candles for the brokers that are in the firm. You're welcome. That are in the firm. So I am going to do that, but I'm going to put a twist on it. I'm going to add the little, I don't know if y'all saw, but like for Valentine's Day, I had these heart bombs and I would make the little heart bombs and then it would explode with like glitter and it'll have like, it's like a scent burst. So it bursts and it bursts with scent, but it also bursts with glitter inside of it. So I'm going to put that on these candles. It's like a little special thank you. I think they'll like it, you know. So I'm actually looking for my mold because it's a mold that I bought, a heart mold. And then I can go from there. I used to like, let me tell y'all. I used to do so many things with like the candles. Like I had the glitter. Look at this. Like I had like real like the gold foil. I don't want to take it out because it's so soft, y'all. See, you see that? Like the gold foil. Like, and I used to like add that inside the candles. But then when I was like researching about like house fires and candles and stuff like that, a lot of people were talking about like how the house fires and stuff can happen because of the little items that people put inside candles and they think it's cute, but it's also a fire hazard. So, you know, a lot of people are like, oh, well, I like her candles, blah, blah, blah. And no shade, because, you know, she has this or she has that inside of it. And I'm like, okay, well, just think about the safety. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially if you're not going to go by the guidelines and burn it at the time that it needs to be burnt, you really need to think about the safety of your house. And I don't know, lately, a lot of house fires have been happening. And I would hate for, you know what I'm saying, like, people to lose stuff just because it looks pretty. So just be safe out there. When you're ordering your candles, like make sure that it's not, make sure it's flame resistant, okay? And that's that on that. All right, so, all right, now I can finally get started. Now that I did my spiel, I gotta like plug in my wax. And also I had a guest that was supposed to show up, but I don't know if y'all saw my little video that I was talking about it. I think I waited to the last minute, but she hasn't responded back yet. So I don't know if she got my message or she probably don't know, like it's me. Like, I don't know. I kind of get in my head. I'm like, am I not cool enough? Like people can't respond back to me, but that's just me talking. But yeah, I did kind of wait to the last minute to confirm with her because I landed really late Friday night. Actually, it was like Saturday morning when I got back into Virginia, and I had to go to work the next day. I had a client that morning, and then I went to work that night because, you know, I'm a bartender sometimes. So I was at the bar, literally like had just landed off the plane, was just back to back to back. And then Sunday I picked up a shift. I was working, and then, I mean, here we are, Tuesday. Monday I utilized that as my day off, but I had to go to court early today. Your girl was just tired, so you know what I'm saying, like it was just a lot going on. And I hit her up last minute to confirm, like, hey girl, just want to make sure if you're still interested, or you know, blah blah blah. And I didn't hear anything back, so kind of sad, but it's okay, I guess. I mean, we didn't really set anything in stone, so I can't be upset at her. That's just kind of like a way to remind me, like, this is why you need to be consistent. This is why you need to be a little more hard on yourself. Because honestly, the past like couple of weeks, I have just been kind of like, okay, it's summer, you know what I'm saying? Your girl can just relax and I can just chill, and that's fine. But now that I feel like I'm stagnant in my life, not stagnant in my life in a sense, but I'm stagnant with my brand, that lets me know I need to get it together, and your girl need to work, because I have been real complacent lately, and that's not good. So I know I can do more. Also, I cannot find my mold for my hearts, and that's not good, because I know I did not throw it away. Also, y'all, it is really hot and my hair is frizzing up. Oh my gosh. Ugh. I know I'm not here to be extra, you know what I'm saying, like worried about my hair, but I am a hairstylist. I have a salon, so your girl be, you know. I need to take y'all with me upstairs to get my also, okay, let me show y'all one thing, and then I'll get my life together. Hold on. So I went to the store. What flag is this, by the way? Can someone tell me what flag is this? Thanks. I went to the store, this consignment store. I'm kind of like, I go to the bougie areas, by the way. Anywho's, and I found this freaking hat. It is the cutest hat. Air Force Academy. I don't want to put it on my hair right now because I'm gonna mess it up. But like, I wear hats a lot, and this is gonna look so cute because I always wanted to be a JAG officer in the Air Force. So when I start working out, or I have my like Nike gear on, your girl's gonna be wearing this hat, because ain't this the cutest hat ever? It's so suiting. Okay, and I'm in a Navy town, so I'm like, did you go to the Air Force Academy? No, but it's a great topic starter, isn't it? I'm such a nerd. Okay, top period. Okay, I don't know. As a kid, I would literally just sit down, like get out of school, and I would sit down and I would just watch JAG. Like, I would be like, shh, JAG is on. And I'll just be sitting there and I'll be like, Your Honor, I would like to speak next. Like, kids is watching SpongeBob and I'm over here watching JAG. You know what I'm saying? I think it was just my way to be like, I need some control in my life because life is crazy. Like, I don't know. Y'all know I grew up. I don't know if y'all know, but I did not grow up. I was always bougie from what I heard. Hey, Brandon. Okay, Brandon, you didn't miss much. It's just me ranting, telling y'all that I need to get my life together and I need to be more consistent because I have not been up here for the past 2 weeks. And now that I feel like, you know, God is trying to lead me on a path of embetterment and empowerment and just enlightenment, I need to be more consistent with myself and I need to be more accountable. So the fact that I got up here at 8:10 makes me really sad. So, yeah, you didn't really miss much. And then I'm just heating up the wax, and I have to make 2 candles right now for mortgage brokers. Mortgage brokers. That's right, God. That's right, Ian. He does have a plan. Let me tell y'all something. So I started my candle business 3 years ago. I dropped out of law school at Regent because I was just like, I want to start my own business. I'm spending literally like $3 grand every 8 weeks to finish this degree out. I don't get any scholarships. I don't get any grants. I don't get any private loans. I don't got a sugar daddy. I don't got a Splendid daddy. I don't got no type of daddies. And, you know, I'd rather invest in my own brand. So I was just like, okay, well, I'm gonna start my own business. I have the certificates to do that. I have a LLC. So what's the problem? You know what I'm saying? So I took 2 years. I started my company almost 4 years ago, but 2 years consistently, like legit, like legally. And now that, you know, I've been doing it and I finally like went through all the like example, like I think I have like some jars left over. I don't know. Probably not. Probably give them away. Let me see. Is this a jar right here? Yeah, look. So when I first started, I started with a regular clear jar. A regular clear glass jar. I had printed labels. I would print my labels out. I mean, I think I brought every type of device you can buy. If you're researching on how to like start your own brand, I probably bought it already. And I went through that and I just realized like, yeah, I'm spending all this money on these jars. They look cheap, they break, whatever. Nobody cares about it, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, I'm going to make my own jars. So as you can see, I have my own jars. No one tells you that it's when you have vendors. Yeah, I'm gonna still try the nail polish thing tonight. I'm just letting my wax heat up right now. Also my hair is so frizzy. I'm so sorry, y'all. Like, do I still look cute though? Because your girl is a little concerned. Like, but anyways, back to the topic at hand. So, yeah, so I was just like, I believe that I trust. I watched the thing. Thank y'all. I watched a motivational speech on YouTube, and I trust that my brand will get into Ulta, Sephora, or Target. So I've been saying that since I started my brand. I've invested the money into it. I've invested the time. I've invested the tears. Like, it's just going to happen. Like, eventually I'm going to have, you know, bigger jars with 2 wigs, 3 wigs, 4 wigs, 6 wigs. I mean, I'm going to get to like a jumbo. I want to have a jumbo jar. I mean, like a big fat one, like a luxury one, like Joe Malone. Thank you. Thank you so much, Buffy. And I believe that. I trust that. I know that. So, anywho's, I'm going to Target and I'm hearing like conversations like with some of my girlfriends, and they're just talking or whatever, and they're like, yeah, did you know that Target they're working on having Ultas in the stores? And I'm just like, no, they're not. Why? I'm in Target the other day just grabbing a few things, and lo and behold, what are they doing? They are building Ultas inside of Targets. Now, like I said, for the past 3 years, I've been saying, I know that my brand is going to be in Target, Ulta, or Sephora. I just know that. So for me to see that they're bringing an actual Ulta inside of a Target, I don't know, it did something to me. So Target and Ulta, if y'all have like, you know, the product management people, the people that deal with the product specialists, like whatever it's called or whatever, like deciding what type of like brands get inside of your stores, think of me, a woman in business. Hit me up, okay? If you're looking for inclusivity, you know, small businesses, woman, you know, out here, woman empowerment. I've been claiming y'all from the start, okay? So, okay, but, all right, so it's heating up right now. Y'all, I have the mind to run upstairs with y'all right now and go flat iron my hair while this is heating up, because, you know, we are at the candle shop, but we also are with Crystal Marie, okay? And Crystal Marie is extra, and I cannot be up here having a conversation and my hair is frizzing up, so y'all gonna have to come with me real quick. Okay, so just give me a second. I'm gonna unplug y'all, and y'all just gonna come with me. All right, and it's gonna get a little dark, but it won't be dark for long, because I can't take this no more. I'm taking my shoes off, because we don't wear shoes upstairs on the carpet. That's ratchet. Oh my God. Oh my God, it's lightning. That was scary. Okay. All right, y'all. Also, do not judge if y'all see any craziness happening here. I literally was rushing and throwing stuff all over the place. Oh my God, the frizz is beyond frizzinated. I'm the frizz master. Holy moly. Oh, thank you, Brandon. Thank you. Thank you, Brandon. You're so sweet. It's the oh my God, my hair, y'all. I'm so sorry. Y'all gonna have to see me go through this first, okay? And like, we came up here to watch her do candles. She up here doing her hair, okay? Look, I was a little late, but it's better to not, long story short, it's better to not show up than not show up at all, or something like that. There's a saying, right? I don't know. I showed up, okay? I might have showed up with a little frizz, but I showed up at the end of the day. But I cannot do a whole live with my hair frizzy like this because I'm gonna be picking with it and I'm gonna be worried about it, and I'm gonna feel like y'all gonna talk about me, y'all gonna screenshot it and then save it for the future to clown me about. Why I be in my head like this? I don't know. Don't worry, I'm not burning my real hair. Well, some of it is, but it's okay. I got what is it called? Heat protectant on it. Oh my gosh. Becky. Y'all know what I was going to do? I was going to be funny and I was going to freaking bring let me tell y'all what I was about to say. I was going to bring a freaking folding chair and have like a metal folding chair, and I was going to have it beside me when I got tired. I just thought that would be the funniest thing. No, don't go into the whole like, oh my God. Look, this you? Leave me alone. I was having a bad hair day. You know how people get when they try to make you look bad. They throw up pictures of you when you on your worst. Okay? Maj, baby, you laughing at the chair thing, right? That jank would have been funny. Tell me it would not have been funny if I would have pulled my chair out. And it's a ratchet looking chair too, y'all. It's one of them chairs that be sitting outside through the rain, the winter, the fall. It got a little rust underside of it. Like, that's a good one. It's been through some things. That one was like the Motorola of metal chairs. Okay? Don't play with me and my chair. It's like the dinosaur chairs. Without the end of the world catastrophe. Oh my God, I'm such a nerd. Shut up. Aw. Thank you. Y'all see that girl Pinky Doll? She got a new song out. As much as people like to try to clown her, that girl is making her bread. I'm not even gonna hold that against her. Like, she gotta do what she gotta do out here. And she a mama too. But people are like, oh, it's because she got an OnlyFans. And that's another thing. Like, you said song is trash, but yeah. Yes. Ice cream so good. But she's saying ice cream so good. But it sounds like she's saying ice cream so good. Like, so it's kind of provocative and kind of like, you know, sexy at the same time. And she cute. You know what I'm saying? It helps that she's cute. If she was like, you know, not cute, people will be like, oh my God, girl, stop it. But when you cute, okay, what do they call it? Pretty privilege. You can get away with a lot of stuff. We're going to see. You know what I'm about to do? Because I'm not going to sit here and burn my hair out. I love y'all, but I don't love y'all that much to be bald-headed. So I'm just going to put some Got To Be on top of this. And then, boom. How about that? What y'all think about that? What y'all think about these forest fires and these wildfires that's been going on? Y'all know I'm conspiracy theorist, so let's talk about it. Because somebody said it was like a laser or something, or some type of specific laser. But then I was listening to somebody was talking about, like, apparently, like, in Hawaii, and don't get me wrong, this is not like what I'm saying is a cause. These are all theories, and these are all just like what I've been like seeing and reading. So please do not come for me, because my mod is quick with the block. But they were saying like the trees were hitting the power lines, and like they were supposed to like clean it up or whatever, and they never did. And guess who they rely on to clean it up? BlackRock and Vanguard. Now, if you know anything about BlackRock, it's kind of scandalous if you ask me. Now, all of a sudden, and I'm just going to say this before I read the comments, all of a sudden, people are buying up all the properties that are burnt up because they know people cannot afford to fix them up. So all these people in different countries, America and etc., are going out there to buy the burnt up property. I mean, it just happened. So tell me that's not skeptical. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why Houston one, but definitely feel like the one in Hawaii is done by investors. Exactly. That's what they were saying. I was just like, Aliens crash landed and their fuel is stronger than Earth's fuel. That's why they can't put it out. You think that's what it is? Now that's interesting. What was the video I saw? I saw a video about one of them, and again, you know, it could be fake, it could be generated, whatever the case may be. But again, you know, you never know, because apparently, you know, they're supposed to be able to, they're supposed to tell you before they do it. That's just the law. So before they do it, they have to tell you. I forgot the law. I forgot. It's like a nature law. But before they do something to destroy something, they have to tell you. And a lot of times people think it's a joke or they think it's fake. But the whole time it's actually real, because that's part of the law. They have to tell you. You would think if that's the case, they would have stronger fire extinguishers. True that. True that. Oh, thank you for the cat paws. Meow. That was cute. That's super cute. Oh, and the rose. So cute. Y'all, I got leather pants on. So if y'all hear like all these squeaky noises, I am not fluctuating over here. Okay. It's just my pants squeaking. Thank you for the other one. Thank you. Meow. Then all the wildfires are happening, so you can't see them flying around. I know. It's just so suspect, and it's really scary, actually. Like, what is really happening out here is the question. All right, I promise I'm almost done. That's why, like, I'm not even gonna hold y'all. I don't even really be watching the news anymore, because I feel like, well, I hardly watch the news ever anyways, but now I really just don't watch the news. If I do watch the news, it's just for pure entertainment only. It's like, what do they wanna you know, program us with today? It's not Tweety Bird chirping in the background, y'all, just them pants. Oh, thank you for the ice cream. Ooh, hot chili peppers. Thank you. I know we're supposed to be at the candle shop. We will get there, I promise. I was a little late. Your girl was late, but I still showed up, and that's all that mattered. Thank you for the earth and the weights. What are you trying to say? I look like I work out? Because, you know, I do sometimes. No, for real though, I told myself, like, once my son starts back at school, which is the 28th, I'm going back to the gym. Not that I'm not in shape or anything, because your girl got guns. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. But I just, like, I don't know. I feel like I'm like a little too thick. And I mean, everyone's like, you look good. Wait upon you. I'm 155 pounds, and I'm used to being like 130. And before we get started, I know people are gonna be like, oh my god, you know what I'm saying? She definitely put you in a headlock. Oh my god, I'm too scared. Thank you, Maj baby. Maybe Earth's atmosphere makes the alien fires burn more intense, so their extinguishers don't work. That's a good theory. Okay, sweet Dallas. Okay, you get me. But yeah, so I don't know. I feel like, are aliens even really aliens? Like, they're probably just us, you know what I'm saying, from like the future or something. That's another theory that I have. But I don't know. I was having a conversation with a girl the other day, and she's super sweet. She's from Brazil, and you know, she's just kind of like really open-minded and everything. And she was just talking about, she was like, but what if, now this is just going to sound crazy. She was like, what if, you know, Jesus is real? What if God really did come back? What if he did die and he resurrected? And I was just like, but what if, like, and I actually believe that. No, for real. I'm not gonna say I'm a super Christian, because I'm Christian, don't get me wrong, but I'm sorry, even some of the things that are in the Bible and stuff, don't get me wrong, I'm just like, you know, I really feel like you guys are trying to cover it up because it's a deeper meaning. Like, whenever they're talking about Ezekiel and like the flying craft that he saw, and he walked up the stairs, and there was wheels upon wheels and a fire that burnt so intense, and you know, he can look down through the glass through the earth, and he's flying, and I'm just like, that sounds like a whole UFO, bro. Like, tell me it don't. Tell me it does not. Okay. Hopefully they come down here and offer cheaper rent. I'm on the first spaceship out of this bed. Okay, look. Okay, am I smart on y'all planet? Like, can y'all like temper like but first, number one, okay, y'all got Jesus or whoever is like what we claim is Jesus there, because I'm trying to be saved and go to heaven. I'm not trying to be working and doing no slave labor no more. So if you believe in earthling stuff, like, then I don't want to go anymore. Because like, why would I go to another planet where I gotta work really hard whenever I could just live in heaven? So if that's like, you're like, okay, like, okay, let's go. Okay, let's go. Aliens started the gentrification process of Earth. What do you mean, like selections? Like, okay, this person's gonna be black. No, seriously, whole time Jesus was the alien. And you know what's so crazy? I thought about, I was really young too when I said this. Like at the time, like people was laughing at me. Like, I just remember it blatantly because, you know, you remember trauma stuff, like, or when people make you feel stupid or whatever. And I remember I was having a conversation. I forgot who it was with. It was like a whole bunch of people, like kids my age, whatever, and adults. And it was a bunch of church members. And I literally said this out loud. I was like, well, if Jesus wasn't from this world, doesn't that mean that Jesus was an alien? And everyone started laughing at me. And I just shut up after that. And I always remember that because it was like, Jesus was not an alien. Don't you say that, blah, 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 blah. And now I'm just like, I mean, but he wasn't of this world. So he kind of technically was an alien. But I don't know. Like, kind of hurt my feelings that they laughed at me like that though. But, which is probably why it's like, I have to be around certain people to like feel comfortable, to like really kind of like let loose and kind of like let my thoughts out there. Because the normal person, you know what I'm saying, they gonna think you weird. I don't remember nothing. Got the memory of a 90-year-old with dementia. Boy, dang, Brandon, you ain't never had no like traumatizing event ever happen to you in life where you're just like, bro, I remember that happened. Like that one time I fell off the monkey bars when I was in kindergarten, and all the air got knocked out of my lungs, and I just remember like all the kids like on the monkey bars just kind of like, and I had a dress on too, had flipped up, and like they just kept going, and I'm just laying there like this, and I just like looking left and right, and the teachers are just standing there looking at me like, oh well, maybe she gonna get back up. I remember that. I was traumatized. I was like, oh my God, like, y'all not gonna come over here and help me? Y'all lazy. That was messed up when I think about it. Like, I could have been out of breath and I could have died or something. And those teachers are just standing there looking at me like, girl, get your like, get up. Like, we don't get paid enough for this. Like, dang. I could never be that type of teacher. I'm like, my baby, come on, get up, girl. Are you okay? I would shut the whole class down. All right, I think I'm gonna be good now. This is why I'm not even gonna hold y'all. This is why I was late, because I had to wash my hair and then I had to flat iron it, and then it was still kind of wet, and which is why it was frizzy, because I was trying to make it on time for y'all. There's no excuse. I just was late, honestly. Let me see, this what I'm talking about. I gotta be accountable for my actions. Y'all gotta like hold me accountable. I already didn't have a guest show up after I told y'all I had a surprise for y'all. All right. All right, so now I'm going to get my light from the pink room. The pink room is a little chaotic right now, you guys, so I'm not going to show y'all what the pink room looks like, but she's getting renovated, so y'all just going to have to bear with your girl right now. Oh, child, I got to navigate through Tetris filled waters. Okay, we're going to go over here. Look, I got all this stuff out the closet, boxes upon boxes. And y'all, I did not eat today. Y'all want to know what I ate today? A cookie from Starbucks. Look at my little baby in the back. She cute, right? I had one cookie from Starbucks, and then my behind goes to Target, and then what do? Oh, I'm hungry. I buy another cookie from Starbucks. Didn't even eat that yet. I need to stop doing that. And now I'm over here like, oh dang, I'm starving. I was supposed to make myself a tuna sandwich with egg, a boiled egg, chopped it up. Y'all ever had that? It's so delicious. I promise, it's so good. Okay, finally, I got my light. I promise I'm gonna get myself together, y'all. It's gonna be so much better when I get downstairs. I finally get started on what I need to get started on. I'm gonna wash my hands before I touch anything. I feel so bad. I told y'all I was gonna be together. I was gonna have a guest. I was gonna be at my shop. None of that happened. But I am live. Do I get credit for that? Can I get credit for that, y'all? Please. All right. So I got my light. Yay! The wax is melted. Perfect timing. Okay. Y'all gonna have to watch me eat a cookie, because your girl is like, my stomach is in my throat right now. I'm about to boil some eggs. That is so ghetto. Oh my God, I gotta turn the light on. Don't worry, it's only 9 o'clock and I'm finally like going live. This whole time I've just been like, you know what? That's fine, right? See, look at this. Tell me this doesn't look better with the light. Like, it looks cute, right? Okay, so this is the fit today. It's giving Housewife, Grease, the movie, Rockstar. Yeah, that's what it's giving. I don't know if my signal is acting weird or not because it keeps going in and out, but all right, let me go wash my hands real quick, and then I'll come right back. I'm right behind y'all. Just gotta wash my hands because I was like all up in my hair, touching product. I don't want to get it on the candle. That's not cool. Okay. And then I like to sanitize my area down real quick. I don't know if my signal is like messed up. Hopefully y'all can like still see me or whatever. Or it's not frozen. But I'm just gonna wipe my area down. I just like it nice and clean. Still good? Okay, perfect. Y'all, I had this idea. I was like, I'm gonna keep my people entertained. I was kind of in my feels, I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of mad because I was like, she don't want to be on the show, and she could have just told me that, you know what I'm saying, instead of me thinking that she was really gonna show up, blah blah blah. I was in my head. I was like, bump this, I don't need nobody, I got myself. I'm about to go live and play 2 different characters. I'm about to have a hat, and I'm gonna be jumping over and be like, okay girl, your move. Okay girl. I was like, nah, that's too crazy. They're gonna think I'm too crazy if I do that. I was like, they're gonna think I'm too crazy if I do that. I was like, let me just be myself, because okay. Like, okay girl, Crystal's a little crazy. All right, so now that the heat has melted the wax, I got my little, see that? Oop, it's dripping, but it's okay. All right, I'm gonna let it cool down, and I'm gonna show y'all how I make these little hearts. But oh my gosh, where is my little mold? I feel like sometimes I'm a little ghetto. Okay? When I watch other people go live and they showing their product off, they got everything lined up. They're so professional. They're like, oh yes, it's here. Life is perfect. And here I am. Where's my tools? Like, I could never be a doctor because I got 10 seconds to close this womb up. Where is my stitches at? Somebody bring me my scissors. I'm holding arteries together. They didn't flatline. Beep. Lawsuit. Thank you, boo. Thank you. Gonna have to look. You know how many checklists I got? I need Brandon. This is what I'm talking about. This is why I have to be accountable for my actions. You know, like I really have to be accountable for myself. Good evening. And that's what I was saying. Like, I feel bad because I told my friend I was going to show up to her show today. And because she's an artist, and I remembered, I was like, oh my God, I cannot show up to her show because I have my own show that I got to show up to. And I was like, I think she will understand, you know? So I'm going to message her and tell her next show, I'm definitely coming. But I have to be accountable for myself, because if I'm not going to be accountable for myself, I'm not going to get anywhere. If I said Tuesday at 8 is the time I'm going live, then Tuesday at 8 is the time I'm going live. Whether or not I'm together or not, I'm going to go live. As y'all saw, I just flat ironed my hair. We went live together. Y'all just going to have to bear with me. Y'all going to see me start from the bottom up. This is me. This is maybe the 4th, 5th real episode. Like, I'm still learning. You gotta stop slacking. You know, I'm trying to like make it to the next level. You know what I'm saying? Yes, a grown woman live. I'm not up here trying to be no AI. I'm not up here trying to like fake like it's perfect. No. My business, my life, me going live is to be a realist. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially like in business. I want to show like y'all, like, you don't have to be perfect. You know what I'm saying? Just keep going at it. Eventually you'll get it. And eventually you'll be like, you know what? I did this wrong. You know what I'm saying? I was doing this badly, you know, not even badly. I just wasn't doing it to my best ability because I didn't know. You know, now I know, like, girl, you really need to get it together. Like, you got all the tools. Maybe you can organize it better, or maybe you can have its own little spot. Like, I kind of like, my problem is like, once I'm done, I'm like, okay, let me just put everything back up and I'll put it in my little box and I'll put it, you know, but maybe I need to have like a little pegboard from IKEA where I'm like, hey, this goes here. This is a bin here. I'll put this there. And that's fine. So I'm still going to do it. I still came up here. Can I get credit for that? Okay. So speaking of that, y'all going to have to wait because your girl has to find her mold. And I don't know where it's at. Like, hold on. I'm going to look in the closet real quick. Oh my gosh. And Brandon, by the way, I took out those coolers. Remember I had like 1,000,001 coolers stacked on each other? No. I took them out. They're gone. All right. Okay, that's all wax. That's no way. That's just that. Oh my gosh, where is it? That is so crazy. Where could it possibly be? Like, it's just me here. Nobody touches my stuff, so I'm so confused right now. Let me check my other bin real quick. So I used it for Valentine's Day, and again, that was in February, so it's not like something that I normally use, which is probably why I don't have it in my hand. I know I would never throw it away though, because it's too cute to throw it away. But it's not over here. It's really making me sad because, oh, actually, I think I know where it's at. Girl, I'm gonna need you to get your life, like, real bad. Child. So I have here she is. So excited for the fall smells to come out. Girl, I am too. I've been getting so many orders lately that I can finally like experiment with like different oils and like test out different oils and like buy different oils. So I'm really excited because I don't want to do what everybody's doing, you know, pumpkin spice and blah, blah, blah. So I already have a fall line that I started a couple of years ago, but I kind of want to elevate it to some like, I don't know, maybe like some brulee type of like sugar crust brulee or something like that, you know, like, I don't know, tiramisu type of stuff. I don't know, I'm gonna work on it. But okay, so this is my mold. Now, by the way, this is for baking, okay? So I was like online and I was just looking at all these different molds that everybody had. That sounds so good. Make my house smell so amazing. Yes, queen. You know I got you. You know I got you. I love you. And I was just looking at all the molds that everybody had. And I was just like, well, I use black and white hearts. I don't know if y'all noticed, but I wear black and white in every video. So, because that's the color scheme of my business is black and white. So just want to put that out there. So yeah, so I was like, I mean, I use black and white hearts. So why not make, if I did have to have a monogram of any type, why not do hearts? So I bought this like little baking mold and I was like, let me do some testing with it or whatever. And after a few tests, I realized like, that's gonna be my thing. So I found this glitter. It does not start a fire. Again, please, if you're gonna use glitter in your candles, do not use regular glitter because it can spark a fire, period. So there is flame retardant type of glitter, like it's like a mica powder. I don't know if you see it, but look, it's like a glitter, but it's like a mica powder type. It's crushed, you know. I would hate for you to use real glitter and then it starts sparking. That's what I'm saying, a sparkler candle firework. So a lot of people are buying these candles, which I don't even know how it's approved, how they get them approved to be in the stores, because upon my research, that's illegal, but okay. But they've been like using the regular glitters and I'm just like, girl, guy, whoever's making those candles, you better be safe because people do not pay attention to the instructions and they will burn it past 3-4 hours and then next thing you know, it could turn into a fire. So better be careful. All right, so what I do is I just like to sprinkle a little bit. Example, boom. So I bought these right here. This I cannot use. So this is some glitter that I bought like a couple years ago. I thought it was like so cute. It was big and like flaky. And I had a girl like telling me, she was like, I love my candle. The glitter is so pretty. And I was just like, oh my God, send me a picture. She sent me a picture. And not a lot of people know how candles are supposed to burn. They're just like, oh, they're just candles. They just burn. You know what I'm saying? Blah, blah, blah. But when she sent me the picture, it was like a lot of black soot, like a lot of black smoke. And I was just like, did you like clean your wick off after you let it, you know, get hard again? Like, did you like take the black mushroom off top of it? She was like, yeah, I did all that. And I was just like, interesting. I was like, can I get the candle back? Blah, blah, blah. She gave me the candle back. Long story short, I found out it was because the freaking glitter was catching on fire and smoking up. Like, she didn't even know anything. So I'm like, oh my God. That could have been a lawsuit for days, honey. Could have been a lawsuit for days. And I'm just getting started. I do not need a lawsuit right now. Okay? That's the last thing I need. All right, so I have this like my little pourer. Y'all know how I feel about this thing. It's new. It's giving me a run for my money, but I like it because I can pour my candle stuff with it. You should do like them wine and paint couple shops, create a special. So Brandon, that's so sweet that you said that. Oh my God. Okay. Let me make sure I look cute because I'm probably going to edit this part. So Brandon, I'm glad that you said that because that is my goal. The reason why I started Take You to the Candle Shop is because I do plan on eventually opening up a candle shop, and I want to specifically cater to people that want to come in and have an event, or maybe like a company event, or even like teaching like kids, like maybe a birthday event for like little girls or even boys if they want. Couples nights where there's gonna be wine and cheese and like photos. You get to make your own candles. There's gonna be music, and you get to take your candle home with you because, like I said, they harden after 30 minutes. I wouldn't light it until maybe 2 days just so you can get everything settled in. But I mean, people can do what they want to do. But yeah, so it's funny you said that because that is my big goal. And yeah, you kind of saw into the future. All right, so again, I already have these candles made. Sugar honey sweet tea smells so freaking good. I really did my thing on these two. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I gotta find my little scooper. I'm gonna put some glitter in it. Actually, this is cute. I could just do like this. And I don't wanna like, maybe I can like put it down so y'all can see. Can y'all see? Perfect, okay. So, you only need a little bit, honestly, because if I put like a lot, child, hot flaming mess. So I'm just gonna go and dip every single one with some glitter. You only need a small amount too because it fills up very quickly. And I'm gonna put some oil in here too because they're gonna be like candle bombs. So when it gets hard, I put that in a salt shaker. How good you look making candles. Hey boo, how are you? Girl, I be loving your videos. They look so freaking peaceful. Like the beach you're at is like so pretty. And in your backyard, like you have such a good view. I miss you, beautiful. Brandon, the salt shaker idea is actually genius. I might have to go ahead and look into that. You just are filled with ideas, you know that? Come to Florida and visit me. Girl, I'm going to be visiting Florida very soon. I'll tell you why later, but I'm going to be out there a lot more. So we going to be talking. I'm going to tell you why. I'm definitely going to be out there a lot. Specifically Jacksonville, I know you're not there, but it's close enough I can still travel. You said I'm just here to help, period, because you really are. It's the ideas for me. And I'm still going to try the nail polish thing. Ooh, let me know what part. Actually, can just change my number today. I'm going to send. Yes, please send me your new number. I'm not going to lie for a second. I was like, she don't like me no more. I was like, maybe it's the bad post I posted the other day because I was being kind of ratchet. By the way, I'm a Libra, so I kind of like, one minute I be feeling like, oh, I'm such a lady. And then the next minute I feel like people probably think I'm boring. Let me turn this shit up a little bit. Excuse my language. That's the other side of me talking because I don't be cussing like that. And then like after I post it, I be like, oh my God, delete it quickly. I don't want people to think I'm a whore. Why am I like this? Oh my God. Look, you can never have enough glitter, honey, because I already got the Fenty Bomb on me. So I'm just going to add a little bit more up here. You have way more patience than me. Too many hearts. Having the glitter, all of them individually. Girl, people don't understand. Like, it is a lot. Thank you for seeing the work. You want to do the Dear Diaries on YouTube? That clip you posted was funny the other day. So it's so funny because I don't know if you saw, but that's a 3-year-old clip. And I have so many more Dear Diaries. I have so many of them. And I kind of just like, I kind of put them on private because I don't want to feel like I'm judged. And for me to release that one, I was like, I don't know. I'm feeling myself. Like, people need to know I'm not boring. Like, I'm not just like, you know, like a Stepford looking wife or whatever. Like, I'm actually cool, you know, so I'm going to release it. And then like after a while, I was just like, oh my God, delete it. But I left that one up there, but I deleted a whole bunch of the other videos. I was like, oh my God, girl, get yourself off the internet like this. Like, and I know it wasn't bad compared to like what other girls be doing. They be like, girl, what? Where's your mama at? Oh. All right, so now that, all right, we're about to get started. Girl, I'm not even gonna lie. So, last night I went to sleep at like 5 o'clock and then I woke up at 9 o'clock. I really need to get on a better schedule because I shouldn't be doing life like this. I'm actually too scared. Where is my stopper? See, this what I'm talking about. I am a lady and I don't be, you know. Anywho, all right, let me get my, I'm looking at oils right now, you guys. And girls, and ladies, and gents. Ooh, this is the one right here. Yep. This is the one right here, honey. All right, so this is what I do. So again, it is a oil, it's like a oil balm. So once the heat, not the heels. Okay, so they're not like last time. Remember last time I had the freaking 8-inch stilts on and I was crying at the end of the live. These are like my little like I'm a lawyer lady type of like heels. So hey TJ. Hey. All right, let me do this. Because you really only need a little bit. Because last time I did this, oh my God, I wasted so much oil. And here we go, one by one again. But it's going to pay off because once the heat hits it, whenever you light your candle, it's literally like a burst of scent. It's like, oh my God, what is that? You like that? It smells good, right? Yeah. So I'm going to do half. This is the sugar honey sweet tea. I'm going to do half lemon. And then I'm going to do the other half sugar and honey. By the way, these are my ingredients. I'm sharing my recipes with y'all. Not all the recipes I share with y'all. Some of the things I keep. I'm over here like, what is that flickering in my eye? Like, is somebody outside with a flashlight? No, it's just the little particles of glitter just floating around in my eye. Okay, so again, I'm doing just half and half lemon, and then the other half I'm gonna do sugar and honey, and then I'm gonna add it on top of the candle once it hardens. And it's gonna be filled. It's gonna be filled. What is it? Filled or filled? Filled. It's gonna be filled with fragrant bombs. That's what I call them. Perfect. All right, so I got lemon. It smells so good, y'all. It literally smells like straight lemons. All right, so now I'm gonna get my sugar. Oh, right here. No, that's not the one. I have so many oils to go through. It's kind of like crazy. It was in my face the whole time. What a dork. Do these hearts go on top as a decoration, or do they go in the candle to peek out as it melts? So I was what I learned is whenever okay, example. So here's the candle. It's already pre-made. And what I was doing was when I first started doing that, I started putting it inside while it was still like cooling down. But what I noticed is that it would sink to the bottom sometimes, or like be leaning, you know what I'm saying, like a cholo. And I just didn't like the way it looked. So I was like, I'm gonna try it when it's hard. So now the candle is hard. So I'm gonna let them become little hard, little individual little hearts. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get my heat gun and I'm just gonna lightly put a little bit of direct heat to the top of the candle, just to give it a small little layer of like wax and oil that's a little hot but not too hot. And then I'm just going to stick them on top, and then it's gonna all harden together. So it won't move, but I'm not gonna fill these all the way up, because what happens is when I fill them all the way up, I don't know if you can see how big that they are. It actually is kind of like big. When I fill them all the way up, they're fat, and there needs to be amount of space between the jar, because the lid has to go on top. So if I make them so fat like this, it's gonna be sitting on top, and then I'm not gonna be able to close it, and it's gonna be broken. It's gonna look ugly. So I'm gonna sit them flat. So they're gonna be short, they're gonna be flat, and then they're gonna look really clean. So y'all gonna see. Let me go ahead and put it in here, because the wax is getting a little too cold right now. All right, so like I said, I'm just going to, this one is the sugar and honey. This is one of my favorite candles, especially for like a bathroom or a kitchen. If you're like looking for like that, like, I don't know, clean type of citrus smell, but not too, I guess you would say like citronella, but not too citronella smell, because I like citronella. That's a good like outside patio type of smell. But this one's light. It has like a sweet, sugary lemon. That's why I called it sugar honey sweet tea, because you know we like to put a little bit of lemon in there sometimes, if you want an Arnold Palmer or whatever you call it. I was trying to get a little feisty with it, and I was like, I'm gonna call it sugar honey iced tea. And I was like, but no, because then I'll get in my head, be a little Christian lady, and be like, that's not ladylike to say that. People are not going to think that I'm a god if I put it like that. They're going to be like, she's cursing and labeling her stuff with the bad words. I don't think this is sponsored by Jesus. Tell me they won't say that. So these ones are just going to be white. For Valentine's Day, I did do pink and red, and girl, and I tell you, they were so cute. Like, they were limited edition. I sold out of all of them. Like, they were the cutest. They had like everyone, like every candle was pink or red, and then the wording was pink or red. Yes, and then like I had the red colored. You can see some on my page, on my Instagram page. I had the red and the pink, and some of them kind of like swirled together and made like a little like marbling effect. When I tell you it was the cutest, right? Tell me that's not cute. So a lot of my candle scents are actually named after smell like oud oud oud, Drop It Like It's Hot, So Fresh and So Clean, Pocket Full of Posies, Ring Around the Rosies, Pocket Full of Posies. Like, they're all like sayings, you know. But you know, not many people know that. Like Cherry Up and Surprise Me, like Hurry Up and Surprise Me, but it's Cherry Up. This ish is bananas. I had the banana bread, BANANAS, Gwen Stefani, the banana song. Like, I'm such a dork to be thinking of that. Like, who thinks of that? Okay, so this is the part I need to be like a little bit careful, because I can kind of go crazy and I don't want it to like get all the way to the top. And yeah. So what current affairs have y'all been like reading upon lately? I want to know some new stuff. haven't like really been diving into it. But one thing that I was like really like intrigued about was I don't know if y'all know of this podcaster named Lovely T. She was talking about how they're trying to pass a law where parents, so like these couple channels, these family channels or whatever, they're trying to pass a law where you have to basically like sign paperwork or whatever and like get your kids to like save some of their money or whatever. Because if you think about it, there's really no laws on like these influencers that kind of like basically put their kids like in the limelight. They don't have any laws. But if you were to go to Hollywood, they would have paperwork and they would have to go through like taxes and all that stuff or whatever. But like these family channels don't have that. And a lot of kids are like growing up now that they're growing up, and they're like telling the secrets about like, yeah, my mom and dad took all my money. They like made me like do this social media thing, and like now I'm broke, and like everybody knows who I am, but I don't have any money. So now they're trying to pass laws where like if you're a social media influencer, you're gonna have to legally like put your kids on like some type of like documentation, and they can only work but so many hours. And like they're really cracking down on this like social media stuff, and a lot of people are like so fake anyways, using their kids as for clout and like abusing the money and not really giving them money, and then they can't even afford to go to like college. Like look at the Duggars, like they're basically like all broke and like, you know, working regular jobs. Why? Because like their parents kind of like did not put anything aside for them, and they really didn't have money like that. It was just all fake. And like John and Kate plus 8, like it's kind of messed up. Like, you know, they don't even talk to each other. Apparently like Kate put her son in like some type of mental like facility or something like that, and said he wasn't like right in his brain or something like that. Yeah, portions should go to their trusts for when they're 19. Yeah, and I agree, because if you work in Hollywood, you got to be able to, you got to do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, so why are these YouTubers getting away with, you know, exploiting their kids, you know what I'm saying, for like social media clout or, you know, family channels and stuff. And then when that child turns 18, because they don't have any say, they're a kid, you know what I'm saying? And then when that child turns 18, they can't even go to college. And now they got to go work at McDonald's and get clowned. You know how like embarrassing that has to be? Like, dang, like I was a social media influencer growing up, but my mom and dad like didn't put any money to the side. They were just using that for their benefit. And now I got to go work a regular job. Like that's insane. Like no wonder why they aren't mentally right. You know what I'm saying? Because like you put them in a predicament to basically get clowned. Like, you know how people are. People are rude. People are looking for any opportunity to like make you less special, you know what I'm saying, than you are. So if you're a person that grew up in the limelight and you're working like that guy that was on that TV show, what show was it? Not Family Matters, but gosh, with Lisa Bonet, the Cosby Show. And then he ended up being a bagger, a grocery bagger at a store, grown man, just trying to survive in life. And like people thought it was hilarious to pull their phones out and like make fun of him and record him. Like, hey, weren't you the guy from, you know what I'm saying, like the Cosby Show? And like, what you doing in here? You know what I'm saying? Like bagging groceries, ha ha ha. That's not funny. Like, and then Tyler Perry gave him a job, of course, and was like, you know, I got you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's hard to like work as a normal person when you grow up in that limelight. So I feel bad for these kids that's growing up and they don't even know like what their parents are putting them through, and it's kind of messed up. So I'm hoping that they do get justice, because the system is not like, it's messed up. You see how they're treating Hollywood people right now, all these writers and like actors, and they're like, oh, we'll just starve them out. What do you mean just starve them out? Like, so y'all need to be prepared for the next, you know what I'm saying, couple years. The shows are going to be trash, period. Like, if you want some entertainment, you better go to TikTok lives where people can really be themselves. YouTube influencers, and when I say YouTube, I mean real writers, like people that are trying to put together shows, like underground shows, like shows that aren't really getting that much love. That's where you're going to find some real good content, because once these shows run out of like all the pre-made scripts and stuff that they already have, it's going to be boring, because they're going to try to get all their show ideas from Chat GPT and AI intelligence. And I don't know if y'all ever use Chat GPT or AI to write something, or like give you a plan, or, you know, give you an idea. But after a while it gets weird, and it's like, okay, that's just not working. Like, I'm telling you, like, the shows are going to get, they're going to be like, okay, it's redundant. Like, it's going to get boring after a while, and no one's going to care. So I say start paying attention to the people that are like really up and coming writers and really up and coming actors, because that's where we're going to get our entertainment from. So if you're a writer or actor, you know, this is your moment. Like, you need to go ahead and get out there now. Like, start putting your work out there. And I'm saying all that, you know, as a writer myself. I don't know if y'all know, but starting back in October, I'm finishing out my degree and journalism and English. Like, my major is English with a minor in writing. So, you know, this is the time. This is the time to get your stuff out there and, you know, not be afraid, you know, well, where am I going to go? At this point, the people in Hollywood don't even know where they're going to go. They hardly got anywhere to live. So it don't matter. Just put your stuff out there. That's why, like, right now, like, me just, like, having this, like, and I just got to plug this in. I'm sorry, y'all. Having my, like, little candle show, like, to some people, it may be like, oh, look at her, it's cute. And it is cute. It's just me being authentic. It's me being myself. It's just me coming up here, you know, just sharing a piece of me with y'all. You know, not me trying to be fake. Not me trying to put on a show. Not me trying to act like, you know, this is the life of blah, blah, blah. No. I just want to give people authenticity, because we don't have that. A lot of us don't have that no more. So I just want to be one of the people that gives that to y'all. I don't know. I feel like my signal is not that good. Like, it's really weird. But okay, so what I'm doing right now is I'm letting this harden up right now. So I'm gonna show y'all. So these are little hearts. I know it looks crazy. Some of them kind of overflow, but you know, gonna figure it out. I'm gonna let that harden, and I'm gonna run upstairs because I want to do this finger polish method that me and Brandon had talked about. So give me a second. I'm gonna put this up because I kind of want it to be a little more clean in here. Clean this up. I want to learn how to tie a bow. That's what I need to do. So I have these like really pretty ribbons. Actually, we can do that tonight. We can learn how to tie a ribbon together. All right, let me show y'all these ribbons I got. So I purposely brought like these cute like silk ribbons because I don't know if you ever bought like a Louis or like a Gucci or anything like that, but they have like, when you open it up, they have these like pretty bows on top of it. And I was like, well, you know, my business is luxury too. So I want to have bows on top of my stuff. Child, when I tried to look, it looked like I was tying a shoe. So we're going to be up here together learning. Ain't it the same as tying a shoe? I was just saying that. No, the problem is, Brandon, it did not look cute though. It looked, it looked like a shoe tie. It did not look cute. The problem was that it was like one side, like how they do it. I think they like kind of like fold over, like they fold it in a sense. I don't know. Let me show you. So like they do some type of, okay, I was on YouTube. I was kind of like watching like a little like draft of it. So they fold it over and make like kind of like a knot like this. And then they get it. And I have to have my hot glue gun, of course. And then they tie it like this. Then they go back around. See, I'm already messing it up. They go back around. Darn it. It's starting to look ugly. It's starting to look not how they do it. But I want to have like 2 layers, kind of like something like this. So ghetto, child. But I don't want to have to keep buying the bows already pre-made because they're like $3, $2.49 on a good day at like a cheap store. And your girl's not cheap, so I want to tie my own bows. You know, I want to be like, yes, hand-tied bows added to every order, blah, blah, blah. Kind of like a bottle of like Maker's Mark. You know how every single mark is a different mark, no mark is the same. That's how I want my bows to be. Like, they're gonna be nice, but no bow will ever be the same because I hand tie them myself. Eventually I will have a team to do that for me, but in the meantime I can say, well, yes, I also hand tied these bows for you. What do you think about it? Hey, best friend. Y'all, it was my best friend's birthday the other day. She had such a good birthday, and that's what I wanted for you. I miss you. I feel like I haven't seen you in forever, though. I seen you for 1 second the other night, and you was getting your phone, and that was it. And I was like, bye, best friend. We gotta have lunch. I gotta make it up to you. I was like, what do I get a friend that literally has everything? Like, that's hard, y'all. That's hard. I miss you more. I'm back, though. Period. Okay, good. You're back now. So I can take you out somewhere to eat. We can dress up and get cute. That'll be fun. You know what? I should have hit you up. Girl, so I had a guest that was supposed to come up here today, but long story short, I'm not going to blame her. It's me because I kind of told her reminded her at the last minute. She never responded back though. I'm kind of my feels about that. But I should have hit you up and like, hey, you want to be on the show today? But it's okay. I do plan on setting something up soon where I want to have like, I don't know, like local business owners. So I have one girl, her name is Dory, but she has Beautifully Lavish. She girl, that was me today. Yeah, I should have, but I was like, okay, I don't want to bother her. She's probably like just like recouping from like her birthday weekend, and like, okay, we're gonna talk about next week. How about that? We're gonna talk about next week. Where was I going with this? It's a short-term memory for me, y'all. Oh my God, I done lost track of it. Oh yeah. So she's a perfume maker, and I've actually bought one of her perfumes, and she has this spin. Oh, thank you, Jonathan, for sharing my live. That is so sweet. Oh, thank you for sharing. But yeah, so she's a perfume maker, and I told her, I was like, I mean, you're mixing oils, and you know, I really love your product because it's luxury. Thank you, Desmond, for the butterfly. That was so cute. Oh my gosh, thank you. And I really love her product. And I was like, girl, you should come on my live, and like while I'm making candles, you can like show us how you make perfumes. I was like, you can choose what scents that you want to share with us, and we can watch you do your thing in business and I can do my thing in business. Like, we're kind of in the same realm. Like, it smells, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're creating a brand. And she was like, I'm shy. I'm like, by the way, we have the same birthday. Me and her have the same birthday. I was like, okay, 2 Libras. We're both quote unquote shy, but we'll be just fine. I told her that'll be a good idea. I was like, maybe I'll start bringing like a bunch of women that are like in business. Even men too. Like, I just know some may be kind of weird. So I would have to like, sorry to say, scope you out, make sure you're not, you know what I'm saying? Because I wouldn't bring you to my house, but I would bring you to my my shop. Because my shop is 24/7 or whatever. I don't discriminate. A Saturday scent. Ooh, that'll be fun. Y'all, Brandon he be coming up with all the ideas. Like, eventually, we're going to have to talk about compensation, because I don't need you coming for me in the future being like, I gave her that idea. I gave her that idea. No, I know you ain't do that, but still. You be coming up with some good stuff. You've been here from the beginning watching me go live. Oh my God, these lives be so funny though. And it's so weird how these lives work, because like 1 minute it'll be like hundreds of people watching it, and then the next minute it'll be like 3 people, and then it'll jump back up to like hundreds of people, like even like 1,000 people watching, and then it'll go back to 1 person watching, and then it'll jump back up. And I'm just like, how is this even possible? Like, I like TikTok, but it's kind of weird like how it works. I'm not complaining though, because I'm here for it. Y'all, I'm finally at 800 and something freaking people on YouTube. YouTube is the hardest algorithm to break. I don't know how many times. That's what I'm saying. The algorithm is so trippy on everything. Like, but YouTube's algorithm, child, it's like I have to come up with the idea that is like out of this world to even like make it to like the For You page. And then even if I do pop up, I feel like I'm not okay. I don't want to hate. I don't want to hate up on YouTube, because YouTube really like put me onto like some good videos and like some good like, you know, like podcasters. But I honestly feel like it's kind of sabotage. I'm just gonna say that. I feel like honestly, YouTube people that run the algorithm, like, they're haters. So I'm just gonna say that, and I'm just gonna leave that where that may fall, because there should be no reason why I constantly post like every single day. I put together content. I'm like creating like videos. I'm like editing. I'm searching for music that I won't get sued for using, creating original sounds. And then I'm posting every single day. If I'm not posting a video, I'm posting a short. I'm posting a post or create a post. I'm posting a live. And it's taken me 2 years just to get to 800 subscribers. But the video has 10,000 views and only 100 likes. Like, come on, make it make sense. It's like, come on. And I'm watching like a YouTuber that has been up here and been doing it over 12 years. And she's been stuck at 937,000 subscribers for the past like 3 to 4 years, when we all know she should have definitely hit 1 million already at this point. Like, okay, most YouTube videos gotta have good clickbait titles, like loud, or people don't click them. But that's the thing, like my videos, I know my videos are like, you know what I'm saying, like they're decent, okay, cool, you know. But like when I look at hers, she's consistent. Number one, she comes up like every single day and posts. She's been doing it for 12 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, she knows like her titles are catchy. She talks about like celebrities, and like she keeps up with like current event and current news. Like, she'll tell you the tea. She'll literally, her name is Lovely Tea. She'll give you, you know what I'm saying, like the insight of everything. And she can't even hit 1 million, because when you hit that 1 million though, when you hit that 1 million subscriber, oh, you're in a different bracket. Like, you're in a different bracket. And she cannot hit 1 million to save her life, but she's at 937. But Tasha K, on the other hand, Tasha K messy. Tasha K just got sued by Cardi B. You know what I'm saying? Like, she owed Cardi B $4 million. And she hit 1 million because she had to be messy. I don't want to have to be messy. I don't want to have to come up here and show my behind, literally any type of way. And when I say show my behind, I mean literally showing my behind, or being messy, talking about people. I don't want to have to do that. I don't want to have to be that person. I just want to be myself. And unfortunately, when you're yourself and you're not messy, not the eyes, Brandon, when I said show your behind, I know that's what you're looking at. That's why I took those videos down the other day when I posted it. I was like, oh my God, I'm getting wild. Let me take these down. It's so embarrassing. They probably think I'm such a bad girl. Like, oh my God, I was so embarrassed. I was like, who am I? All right, so let me, okay, we're going to test one and see if it's hard. Hold on. Yes, honey. OMG. Let me tell you. So when the heat hits this, the oil is inside of it, by the way. When the heat hits it, it's going to burst open. Look at that. It's so freaking cute. It's going to burst open, and it's gonna be like constant. They're just gonna love it. They're gonna be like, oh my God, it's so intense. It's so perfect. It's so perfect. Okay, so now I can finally show y'all what I'm doing. Don't worry, it only took me an hour to get myself together for this live. Scent bombs, that's what they're called on my website. Brandon, stop being so amazing, okay? People gonna think I'm flirting with you. Okay, so I'm just gonna lightly heat up, just lightly. Nothing crazy. You see that? A little shine. Oh my God, it smells so good. All right. So again, that one is kind of big, so I don't want to use that one. Oh, I think it may be still a little too fresh, because sometimes when it's not hard enough, all right, and stick it. All right, let me show you. This is time consuming, so I don't know if you can see this. You see how I stuck it down there? See that? Boom. So I'm gonna fill up this whole jar. And by the way, I washed my hands. I don't know if y'all saw me previously. I literally washed my hands and I just sanitized again everything, because I don't play by that. And gotta be a little careful. So I want to show you real quick. It's so freaking cute. I'm just stacking them up. I'm gonna put it around the whole jar. So this one's kind of too big. So remember how I told you I don't want them too big? Let me lower the light down a little bit. Oh, that's a little too low. Hold on, y'all. Sorry. Ciao. I don't know what to do anymore. The light is like, I got oil on my camera. I'm sorry, y'all. Bitch, I am black as hell right now. Hold on, let me wipe my hands. Sorry. Hold on, y'all. Let me get my rag so I can lighten my screen up. That was so ghetto. Don't go all the way down. Okay, perfect. All right. So I don't know if you can see how big this is. Like, it's kind of fat, right? Let me show you a good size that will fit inside of it, where it won't fill it all the way up. Because if it goes all the way to the top, I can't put the lid on and then it looks real ghetto. All right, so this one, I just need a little, perfect. Okay, so look, see how flat that one is, like skinny that one kind of is, and then this one is kind of like too chunky. This one's too chunky, and then that one's good. So I'm just gonna add it up here. Okay, it's still a little wet, perfect. Last time I tried to do it, whenever it was like so big, I couldn't even close the jar. And then when I did close the jar, it smashed the hearts up and it was so ugly. Like, I didn't even want to give people the candles because the hearts were just like not hearting for me. They were like little smashed pieces of wax. It was so ugly. I was like, ew, this is embarrassing. I don't want to give anybody this. So I kind of just melted it down and went from there. Hi. Am I too dark? I'm still trying to learn how to do this. Like, this is so... Okay, here we go. Okay, cool. And sorry if I'm like super quiet, but I'm so concentrated right now because I don't want to mess it up. All right, let me show y'all. So I'm just filling it all the way up with these scent bombs, because when the heat hits it, it's gonna explode the scent. It's gonna be so freaking Amazing. Also, my birthday is next month, y'all. And I told y'all I work at a bar part-time. I'm a bartender. And my friends are trying to get me to throw a birthday party. By the way, I've never had a birthday party and I'm so scared. I've never had a birthday party because I'm scared people are not going to show up. And people, if they do show up, they're only going to show up to laugh at me. And I'm so scared. They're like, no, we're going to throw you a party anyways. And I'm just like, please don't. And they're like, no, you got to have a theme. And I'm just like, I don't want to do it. Like, I'm so scared. I don't know why I get in my head like that a lot. I'm always worried about what people think about me, even though I say I don't. But I really do care. I'm a Libra, actually. My mom's a Virgo. Dennis, stop. You sound just like everybody else. I feel like they're going to just show up just to see, you know what I'm saying, if I make money. And if I don't make any money, then it's going to be like, ha ha. Then I'm going to be embarrassed. Like, this is why I never do a party. Because people just want to come and see me fail. Stop. Don't do that. Y'all over here laughing at me already. I'm not a liar. I'm giving y'all my traumas. I'm telling y'all my traumas right now. And y'all over here think I'm joking. I'm really being honest with y'all right now. That's my biggest fear. Like, if I throw myself a party, it's probably going to be like, okay, 3 years ago, I threw myself a birthday party. I'm so extra. I did an Alice in Wonderland party in my backyard by the pool. I dressed up as Tinkerbell because it was anime, so everybody had to dress up as a cosplay anime or something. And I had a long table, and I had literally like china. Like, I had a tea. I hired a waiter. I hired a chef. I made like nameplates and everything. You said you make it. Look in the mirror, really. I'm Libra too. Stop thinking like that. You making us Libras look bad. I am not. I'm not making us Libras look bad. Why? Because I have a complex. I hear Libra men and Libra women are different, though. That's the thing. I don't know much about Libra men, though. I have a complex. Though. I don't know. Like, 1 minute I'll be in my head. I'll be like, yes, I'm that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Excuse my language. I say B-I-S-H. I'm that bitch. And next thing you know, I'm just like, never mind. Like, I need to stop being like that. If I keep having like a big ego, God's gonna take it away. I shouldn't act like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not how a lady's supposed to act. Like, that's how you shouldn't think. Like, but then I'm like, no, pop your ish. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to stop being so humble. Stop being so quiet all the time. And it's like, no, be humble. Like, that's how you're gonna keep being that girl, is being humble. And then I get in my head, like, that's the complex I have. Your friends should set up the party and you should just show up. That's the thing, honey. They say they will, but will they? I don't know. The thing is, nobody owes me anything. I don't rely on anybody to give me anything. I'm kind of just used to like doing stuff for people, and actually I love doing stuff for people because it makes me feel good. Don't get me wrong. But it would be nice if somebody did something like that for me for a change. But do I expect it? No. Will the probability of it happening and me actually being like, I don't know, probably not. So yeah, that's why I don't want to do a party. I've never had a party like thrown for me. I've always thrown my own parties. So I have this one. It's just going to sit real quick because I don't want to overcrowd it. And I want the waxes just to get a little more hard. The thing about it is when you set it with a lot of oil, it's very soft. So They're very soft right now. These are scent bombs. They're filled with more oil. The fact you do all that by hand is crazy. Thank you. Thank you for seeing, you know what I'm saying? Like, every time somebody comments that and says that whenever I'm making these, it actually means a lot, because I want people to know, like, I don't just buy it offline and like slap my label onto it. Actually, these jars are custom, and then I take the time and I actually make the candle, and then I do the little touches myself. You know, like, it really is like a luxury experience, because it isn't a luxury. It's a luxury experience for me when I'm making it. So thank you for seeing that. You know, it means a lot, but I don't know. It's like, I do get in my head sometimes too. I'm just like, maybe I should have just did it that way. Maybe I should have just like bought like a bunch of like pre-made, because they have like pre-made candles and stuff like that, and just like slap my logo onto it and be like, this is my candle line. But I don't know. I just like, I'm so extra. Like, I'm like, I don't want to do what everybody else is doing. You know, I kind of want to do it myself, and I want to be able to truly talk about it and know what I'm talking about. And like, if somebody asks me questions about it, I want to be able to truly give them like a really good answer. You know what I'm saying? Like, and not just something that I read in a booklet whenever I bought it. But thank you. All right, so number 2. So I'm gonna have to move a little fast because it smells so good. Oh my gosh. All right, so I'm gonna move a little fast. I gotta find the small ones. Y'all, the oil is like already like bursting out of it. That's why I said I gotta be so careful when I'm like picking them out, because it can literally burst as soon as if you keep, oh, thank you, vibe with me. If you enjoy it, keep doing it. That way you'll find the people that value the effort. Thank you. That's exactly what I keep telling myself. Like, I kind of got in my feelings, like, someone bought one from me and I really appreciate it. Like, thank you. But then they left a review. It was okay. But they kind of was like, you know, it's like steep in price. And I was just like, steep in price? This is not a Walmart candle, babes. Like, do you see what I'm doing? Like, it's okay. I commented though. It's just like, you know, I do apologize if you feel that way, but it's a bougie luxury candle. You know, I make sure I add that there. Like, I was actually taking pictures of different brands that have a candle line, and like they're constantly sold out. Like, what is it, Loewe? They're kind of like the popping like clothing brand right now, and Louis Vuitton and Jo Malone and Dippity Q. You know, they're all luxury bougie candle lines, and those candles start anywhere from like $90 and up, and they're always sold out. So I'm like, you know, me and my candles, you know, and those jars, they're not even like large jars. They're like, my jars are 9-ounce jars. Their jars are 4.5 ounces, 5-ounce jars, and they're charging $230, $110, $90. And I'm like, I'm over here like freaking out, because I'm like, dang, people are like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people need to stop comparing small businesses. Thank you. Stop comparing small businesses to multi-billion-dollar companies. Please stop. We are not big box stores. We cannot have, you know what I'm saying, like thousands upon thousands of things created and then give you the same quality that you're looking for whenever you go buy your luxury leather goods at Louis Vuitton and Prada and Dolce & Gabbana. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can't do that, because we're trying to give you quality and trying to produce quantity for you and keep the quality good. But if you want us to lower the prices, then guess what's going to happen to the quality? It's going to go all the way down. And people don't understand that. we don't have the same cost structure. Exactly. Like that's what I try not to talk about it, but you know, these places that have all these like thousands of offerings of like candle scents and variations. I'm just going to say that because I don't want to say a store or anything like that, because, you know, you never know when you may cross a path with whoever. But when you're going to these big places and they have all these varieties, I'm going to say that, just know somewhere down the line, you're probably not getting the best quality you probably should be getting. That's why all these luxury brands charge what they charge. You want a purse, you want a belt. Okay, well, that's going to cost you, because I got to go out here and find the materials to create what you're looking for, to create that luxury that makes you stand out. My candles stand out. They're luxury because I took the time to not only find a vendor that this is the first ever, I'm the first ever client they had to ask, not for a glass jar. I want ceramic, concrete if you can, because I was making my own concrete jars and I realized it was taking 2 days to harden. I just couldn't do it anymore. And it would have cost me so much to get those jars shipped to me. I'm just like, I can't. I was like, what's the next best thing? They were like, actually, it's biodegradable. It's good for the environment. You can do ceramic jars. It's going to cost you. And I was like, okay, well, I'll do it. You know, how much is it going to cost? They told me the pricing for it. I was like, well, I'm going to stack up. I'm going to work really hard to get it. If I'm going to spend that much money on a ceramic jar, I don't want no stickers on that jar. I don't want a sticker on the jar. So how much is it even possible? Could you engrave my name into the jar? Sure, but we're going to have to do testing. We're going to have to do testing to see if we can even do that. And in order to even do the testing, that's going to cost you a couple $1,000. So for the past 3 years, I've been going through trial and errors and still paying thousands of dollars just to test to see if they can engrave my name in ceramic. That wasn't me getting boxes and boxes in my garage. That was just to test. Okay, well, it's going to cost you a couple $1,000 to get 30 jars. Oh my God, why? Well, because we have to heat the machine up. We have to utilize our equipment to do a test, and we have to make it worthwhile for us, which I respect it. So in order for me to get the prototype, I had to already invest thousands of dollars just to get the prototype. The prototype the first time was wrong because it was too small. So that was just like, oh my God, well, we could do it again. It's going to cost you. Second round cost me another couple $1,000. Finally got it right. Okay, well, now our minimum order that we would love to like get these going for you, but the minimum amount that you can order is $1,500. Now, I just told you it costs a couple $1,000, almost a couple $1,000, because the shipping was not cheap, to get the little 30 little jars over here. How much you think it cost me to get 1,500 jars that I have stacked up right now in my garage with my name engraved? Yeah, I don't even want to do the math for y'all on that. I'm just going to say it wasn't cheap. And then I got to get the wax, and then I got to get the oil, because you got to have good oil. I'm not about to sit here and put cheap oil inside. Yeah, exactly. The minimum quantity. They make you do the minimum quantity. You're not going to tell them, oh, well, I only want to do 100. No, babe, we don't do that. The minimum quantity is 1,500. So is you going to spend the money or not? Because if not, we can go to somebody else. And we're probably going to take your idea, because now you done gave us the rights to your stuff. No, I'm going to spend the money because this is my idea. I'm not letting you take my stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm coming back. Give me a minute. And now I'm not about to put cheap wax or cheap oils inside my jars. So now I got to go and I had to test for the past couple of years. I've been testing oils. I've been testing wicks, just the wicks alone. Look, this is a pure cotton wick. This right here, this is a good wick too. It's a smaller wick. It's not as good, but it's smaller. Why? Because now I know that I need different varieties. If I'm doing an all soy wax, if somebody's allergic to coconut, I have to be able to put a different wick in here. So not only do I have one wick variety, I have 2 wick varieties, and I need to know what wick to put into what recipe, what mixture. You know, this is all like a science to me. I have to put this amount, I have to put this amount, I have to make sure it gets hard. If I put too much oil, it's going to be an oily mess. It's not going to harden. One little bit of heat from outside, and it's been hot lately, you carry it from one house to the next house as a gift, and it's spilling all in the bag. Why? Because now you don't know your measurements. You don't know how to measure stuff. You need to be able to be able to count. You need to be able to add it up. You need to be able to write down your recipes. You need to be able to keep up with how many drops of oil of almond did you put in that last time? Because now you're about to go give your client, this person that really loves this scent, you're about to go give them another almond candle, but now it smells like coffee because you didn't write down your recipe. You didn't put down how many drops of this or that. You know what I'm saying? It's a science to it. Yes, it's luxury. So yes, I'm sorry that, you feel like, it's just a candle. But to someone that appreciates the art, appreciates the time, appreciates the craft, and can see the luxury in it, they understand it. And that just means that person's not for you. That person's not for me. And I'm okay with that because my tribe, they here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm good. Like, God is going to bless me. It is really a process. I had to do the same thing with my seasonings when I came up with it. Yes, and I love the way you're marketing. That's what I'm talking about. Like, no one can goes to a Porsche dealership to tell them their cars are too exactly the same people. Now, and that's the thing. Let me say one thing. I'm gonna go ahead and fold this up real quick. The same people complaining about how something is too expensive, especially whenever it's a item that someone's making, you know what I'm saying? How can I buy? I got you, girl. I'll send. Actually, I have my link in my bio, but I can send you the link as well. I'm working on some fall scents coming soon too, so I got you, Talitha. Did I say that right? Oh, you don't want the pretty hair. Oh gosh, yes. You're welcome. Thank you, babe. But the same people that like to complain, yes, I said it right, like to complain thank you, Brandon, are the same people that, I'm just going to say this, they buy fake goods. They buy fake goods. They don't really appreciate the luxury of an item. They probably, and it's no shade, but if I see somebody with a designer outfit or a designer piece on and you're complaining about a local artist's prices, I'm not going to lie to you. After that, you're cheap to me. After that, everything you wearing is like, that's a knockoff. Like, I can't take you serious now. You don't respect the art, but you wearing somebody else's name. Like, before I buy a designer piece or I get into a designer, I actually do the history of that designer, like YSL, Louis Vuitton. Like, I actually read Chanel. Like, I actually read about how it got started, why they did it, what they went through. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if I don't agree with their story, I'm not going to start buying their brand. But people be wearing all types of brands and not knowing the story, not knowing what they went through, not knowing the struggle. Why? Because people are copycatters. People do not have their own minds. We know that. I don't care if you know your favorite celebrity is wearing whatever right now, and in order to be that it person, to look like you got money, you gotta wear it. You're just making that person rich, and you don't even know that they probably don't even like you. You see what I'm saying? So not only is it smart to do your research on people, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's smart to know where you're spending your money and if it's worth even spending your money on. And that goes into online personalities, people's personalities. Like, honestly, I really do like people. People make me nervous. People give me anxiety. But at the end of the day, I'm going to keep being my authentic self, because that's going to be a representation of my brand, of who I am. If I'm nasty to people, no one's ever going to take me serious in my business. They're going to be like, oh, she's a nasty person, I don't buy nothing from her. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I never want that. I would never want that. People don't realize they are programmed by big brands and marketing. It's the truth. And whenever you're trying to break out of that and create your own brand, it is going to be a struggle. Like, if you look at all these like Mary Kay and like Avon and stuff, they started, it wasn't overnight though that they finally got success. It took a couple years. And if not a couple years, they didn't really start popping into like the next generation. Let's be real. Like, their family took it on, and then they're like, oh, you know, my great grandmother was the one that started this. You know what I'm saying? Like, now it's $1 billion, you know what I'm saying, makeup line. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's the consistency. People not going to believe in it until finally it's popping, and then they're going to start buying it. So I'm taking it serious because I'm going to be the first person in my family that's actually started their own business and being consistent. So Lord forbid if I don't make it in this lifetime, which I trust and know I will. I trust and know I will. I would pray that one of my kids one day, future kids, if I have any more, one of them will pick it up, a family member will pick it up, and I can pass the baton, or a friend or someone that really truly believes, you know what I'm saying, to pass the baton, because I want my name to be engraved in stone. Okay, I'm trying to be like the 10 Commandments, baby. I need my name engraved in stone. I want them to be digging up fossils and be like, we found some pottery, Crystal Marie. We're not sure if this was like of a queen or the royal dynasty of Crystal Marie. I'm telling you, that's the reason why I wanted my name engraved in it. Because I was like, everything that lasts is always engraved. There's never like a paper sticker on it, you know, like, you know, even if it's like a trophy or something, you know, or a tombstone or something, they be lasting for a long time. So I was like, I want my candles to not have a sticker on it. I want it to be ceramic jars. I was making them out of concrete at one point. Remember I told y'all that? But that would have cost too much to get over here. Anywho's, I went on a tangent, y'all. I was kind of like just explaining to the people that, you know, didn't get it, but you get it, Naja. It's great to hear the story behind the brands. Isn't it though? I know you got a good story. You should make a video about that. That'll be good. I love being able to, like, I don't know, I'm kind of like a history buff, but like a people history buff, like just regular people. Like, there's a YouTuber that I watch, and she does like breakdowns of like people that like don't get their flowers because, you know, they're not like big time celebrities or whatever. And I love watching her videos because like you really get to see like, dang, this person really changed the lives of, you know what I'm saying? Like of millions, and no one would ever know because they didn't get the recognition they deserved. You know, like, I should really tell my story about how I started. Yeah, you should. You really should. Like, shoot. That's gonna come in handy one day whenever you and Lowry's company, I'm just naming it out there, going as the top 2 spice seasoning mix in the world. So I'm just saying, they're gonna be like, oh my God, who is this guy? How did he get started? Oh, well, he did make a video a long time ago about it. Okay. You got to get ready for your GMA segment. Oh, look. Good morning, America. Here you come. That's what I'm talking about. I'm speaking that into existence for you right now. I'm speaking that into existence for you right now. Dang, that sounds good, actually. Amen to that. I'm claiming that for you. So he needs these in the morning by 9 o'clock. And I told him, amen. You said you receive it. Okay. I told him that I would have them in my shop, but I have an appointment to go to that early. So I'm just going to leave my door unlocked. So I'm in like this big, like suite, like luxury, like suite or whatever. And the ladies beside me, they're there super early in the morning, and they know that I have my candle business. They're super kind. So, he's been there before, so they'll know he's there probably picking up candles or something like that. So they're not going to have a problem with him picking it up and like just receiving it from me. So probably after I get off of this live or whatever, I'll probably just put it on my little shelf that I have there so he can just pick it up in the morning and give it to them. But isn't it so cute? I don't want to like move it because I don't want them to move. But so yeah, here's the scent bombs on top. Super cute. Oh, one of them moved. I gotta be really careful. All right. I don't want it to melt down. Like really lightly. Like I have to go very lightly with it because if I don't, it'll melt the scent bombs immediately. Perfect. It's so cute. I'm gonna get better with these lives, y'all. I'm just like proud of myself that I actually came up here because I was really going through it earlier. This thunderstorm was freaking me out. My hair was frizzing up. It was acting crazy. I was like, oh my gosh. The girl that I had for the show, there's no girl. So I was like, dang, they probably think I'm a liar. I love that you're dedicated to your craft. It will come through. Thank you. Make some melted Hershey wax and make it smell like s'mores from the campfire. That'll actually be a cute fall scent. I'm gonna look into that. Brandon, stop it. Okay. It's the ideas for me. All right. So I'm gonna do one last. I kind of feel like this one's a little too close, but I'm kind of scared to like really move it again because okay. Again, not everyone is gonna be the same, but those are scent bombs. And I just know they're gonna love it. Like, y'all see how long it took me to do that? And people want me to charge $10. They want me to charge $10 for this, okay? They want me to charge $5 for this, y'all. They want me to charge them $5, okay? if I'm charging $5, you're gonna get this candle. I'm not cleaning it out. I'm gonna just dip it over here, and I'm just gonna do like this. All right, okay, we got this going on. Put a little bit of wax in there. What I got over here? I'm gonna pour this in here. Oh, I forgot, I gotta put the wick in there. I'm gonna stick a wick in it, and then I'm just gonna let it harden, and I'm gonna ship it out to you. That's what you want. That's what $5 is going to get you. And you lucky if I got a box and I don't got a top. So I put it in a bag and I'll wrap it up for you. There you go. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what $5 is going to get you. Okay? What do you want from me? Okay, so while that's hardening up, I am going to do this finger polish method that me and Brandon had talked about. So I'm gonna take y'all upstairs with me real quick to go get the polish. So don't mind. Okay, let me take my shoes off because y'all know how I feel about wearing shoes on the carpet. House upstairs, that's weird. Y'all, my shoulder hurts so much. I don't know what is happening. It's so sore. Gosh. All right, so. Okay, Brandon, so I'm gonna try this. Where is it? Okay, it's right here. I'm gonna do a pearl because why my makeup look like that? It looks weird. I'm in my bathroom, hold on. And then I got finger polish remover. I'm gonna grab some Q-tips. And I got paper towels downstairs, so. Oop. Okay. Did I tell y'all I did not eat today? I had one cookie. I'm surprised I'm not famished. It just, you know how when you're so hungry, it just kind of like goes away after a while and you forget. You'd be like, oh yeah, I didn't eat. Yeah. Okay. Okay, back in the kitchen. Okay, so Brandon had this idea, y'all. I'm gonna grab a clear jar, one that doesn't have anything on it, like any wax or anything on it. Okay, so this one is just a regular, has nothing in it. It's just one of my regular jars. It just has my logo in it. And this OPI pearlescent type of finger polish. So let's see, because Brandon said, because I did it with paint and the paint was okay, but it was just kind of like annoying because like it kept coming out. Right, so I'm doing this. Because me trying to paint this like one by one, it was like so difficult because the words are so tiny, y'all. And I told y'all how much I spent just to get the jars made, okay? They were like, okay, well, if you want us to color it, that's going, you might as well add another 10,000. I was like, nope, go ahead and just give them to me plain, babes. I just go ahead and just send them on out. I'll figure something out. Which is funny because like once I got these jars, everybody's like, oh, I love it, but you should do black jars now with white words. I'm just like, you always got something to say. You don't know how much it's cost me to just get these jars. Like, please give me a break. Like, ugh. And then they, never mind, don't get me started because y'all about to. Anywho's, all right, so let me speed the process up. Okay, Brandon, here's the moment of truth. I'm doing this because Brandon gave me the idea. instead of me painting it one by one. So we're gonna see how it looks. I'm just heating it up lightly. Smells like nail polish. I mean, it is nail polish though. Okay. That's what I'm saying. Like, I get that all the time. I'm like, I can't just add a new thing. Thank you, Nija. Oh my God. Don't you think it's hilarious when people be like, you know what I think you should do? Which I think would be so good if you did this. You know what I think you should do? I think you should go get a business and figure out that it's not easy to do that. Okay? Like, they don't understand. Oh, well, you should do a 2-week or you should do a 3-week. Okay, well, that's going to cost more money, babes. Let me sell what I got first. And then we can move on to bigger and better things. You think we don't know this already? Like, you think that we don't but we don't say that. We just be like, you know what? That's a good idea. In your head, you like, do you think I'm dumb? Like, you think I didn't think of that already? Let me sell what I got first. You know what I'm saying? Let me. I get it. And actually, I need to get some seasoning because I don't be cooking like that. But when I do want some seasoning. So you will be seeing me soon. Brandon. I don't know if it's just for this one, but look. Hold on, I spoke too soon. Hold on, let me do this again. Hold on, we're going to see if it's going to take it out of the words, though. That was the problem with the paint. Hold on, y'all. Interesting. I don't know if you can see that, but it's looking like it's still inside. All right. We're going to see. I just got on a TikTok shop. They may have a coupon. Exactly. I just got on a TikTok shop too. Oh, I'm going to go on a TikTok shop and I'm going to get it from you there. I got a one or two. I don't know how to use it yet. Like, they were like, you got to press this button and all this stuff. I was like, oh my God, I'll get there when I get there. Okay, let's see. I mean, it's better than that paint that I was trying to do because let me tell you, the paint was taking forever. And the paint was like so hard, I didn't even want to come off. All right, let me wipe it. Let me get close. Y'all see the pearl inside of it? I'm trying to get real close. Yeah. Don't worry about that nail. It broke. Let me get my better hand. Okay, there we go. What you think, Brandon? I mean, it's looking like it's clean. It's looking like... So this is the paint one that I did. I did the paint. So I painted it. And like right at the Marie part, you can see where it kind of got a little like shifty because it's kind of hard to get in the words. I'll just put nail polish remover on a paper towel. Oh, yeah, I'll do that next time. Yeah, you're right. It probably did put a little bit of the remover inside of the word. So next time I'm going to do... Actually, let me try it right now. Let me... Yes, Nija, I was painting it by hand. one by one, and I had to let it dry, and then I had to go and clean it. It was exhausting. So to all the people out there that actually have gotten something painted from me, I say you should savor that as an art piece, because one day when I'm like big and famous and like super rich, yeah, no, you can be like, I had this custom painted jar from her. This is a luxury jar now because they don't make them no more. They only had a couple because she did it when she was first starting out. That's how I look at everything. I look at everything as like an auctioneer piece, because I know I'm going to be a big name in lights one day, and I just know that about myself. And yeah, I trust that about myself. I don't know when, but I just trust that it's going to happen. And I look at everything that I sell, everything that I touch, everything I put my time and my love into as a piece of art one day that probably will sell for lots of money. Literally a vintage candle just saved you 30 minutes of candle if it works. So you selling candles and doing art. Literally, that's what it is, right? Okay? Laugh my ass up. I just said that. It's a vintage candle. Exactly. Y'all get it? Y'all get me. Okay, I'm gonna do a light, because I just realized when I did the heat too close, it was kind of making it bubble. So I'm gonna just do it really. You said I thought you were gonna be a catfish. Oh my God, I'm not a catfish. Okay, so I gotta keep it moving fast, because if I do direct heat straight to it, it's gonna make the almost burnt my forehead. So those are the parts of your products people need to know, because then they get the price. Hey, you said thank you, definitely not. It'll make more sense when they understand the process. Thank you. You know what? One day I'm gonna do a whole like edit video, and like, yes, I sell candles. My shop is in my link. If you go to my profile. But I'm gonna do a whole edit one day of like all these lives and like just the different varieties of like the things that I do, just so people can be like, you know, yes, the link is in the bio. Okay, so I think it may be dry enough. Let me see. I kind of like how it looks just like that. It looks like looks kind of cute, right? What do y'all think? I don't know. Looks kind of cute. Okay, it's dry. Let me grab a paper towel. Okay, can't go that way. I'm blocked in. Okay. All right, Brandon. So I got paper towel. All right, let's see what we're gonna do here. Exactly. But I mean, I guess, you know what, I kind of respect it, like doing it that way, because you really do get to break it down to people, and people they give you more respect. Like, oh, dang, you know what I'm saying? Like, you was doing it like that. I didn't know you was doing it like that. Okay, Brandon, moment of truth. Brandon. Boy, I need to send you a thank you card or something, because what? You like tropical smoothie? Like, you like Starbucks? Like, look at that. Stop playing with your girl. Sorry, I didn't mean to say ugh like that. It was just like so liberating. So liberating, because I found an easier way to do this. Thank you. I'm so happy right now. Like, look how clean it is, y'all. Look at that. Wow, that is gorgeous. That is so freaking pretty. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, so I'm about to go get different varieties. Flip it. Okay, let me see. I think I can go to, how do you do it? Mirror. Is it mirror your video? Is it mirror? Hold on, let me see. I'm trying to figure out how to do this. Sorry. Is it mirror your video? I think that's it. Is that it? Can y'all see it? Yes. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to get it in the camera. It's kind of hard when it mirrors it. Thank you, Brandon. You said you wish I was your stepmom. Why couldn't I be your mom? Is your mom not nice? Thank you. Y'all, literally the smile that I have right now, I'm just so excited. That just made my whole life right now. Whew. Okay. Yes. I got a new attitude. Thanks, Brandon. You're so smart. Gosh. Can't take it. All right. So here's another part for the people that wonder why I don't charge $5 for my jars of candles and why I say my candles are luxury. Because I make my own underlabeling. So I personally went into Adobe Illustrator. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, yes, there you go, there you go. Sugar and honey sweet tea. And I personally went into Adobe Illustrator and I was not trained on Adobe Illustrator and I still have to pay to this day. I think it's like $39 something a month to keep the program because I make my own underlabeling, which by law, you have to have underlabeling and it has the warning and how to prevent fires on the jar. And I'm actually going to paint this jar the pearl color. So what I do is I personally made the dimensions for this, by the way. You know how hard it is to figure out the dimensions? Ooh, I'm going to start that. Thanks, Brandon. You're so sweet. Okay, you don't see that on candles, right? So I had to figure out how to make the dimensions personally to stick underneath here. And look, it fits perfectly. So I make my own labels. I don't have pre-made labels. Like you can buy them online off Etsy. I am my own pre-made label, babes. I make them myself. So let's read it. Let's read what it says. It says sugar and honey sweet tea. I made this myself. I made it all up. Everything is what I created. You're opening a jar of candied lemon slices and slowly pouring the sweet syrupy liquid into a fresh pot of black tea. This candle delivers a sense of comfort and peace. And then I have the warning to prevent fire safety, burn within sight. Keep away from drafts. I gotta turn it. Children and pets only burn in a suitable environment. Do not burn more than 4 hours. Soy coconut wax, net weight 8 ounces at www.cmncnation.com. I created that label by myself. Nobody helped me. I did it all on my lonesome. Okay, after trial and error. And what do you see in here? It's my actual book of all my labels. I've created, this is the big one, and it just has the little small labels already pre-cut out, and I use a Cricut to cut them out. I don't hand cut them. I had to use a different software, so I had to transfer the AI software from the Adobe Illustrator, which is the software, and I had to transfer the file. I had to export it and transfer it into Cricut software and to put it on sticky paper in order to print it out, and it was a whole process. But yeah, so I had to write down the dimensions for these so I can remember, because I didn't want to forget. I wrote it down this way, just in case. I like to have a rough draft of it. Hi, Chris, how you been? Did you candle in the fridge out work? Yes, actually, I did put the candle in the fridge and it worked out perfect. I actually love that idea. And I was thinking, once I do start my candle shop, like nights and stuff like that, I was thinking about having like a cooler, like type of big cooler fridge off to the side. So whenever people are done making their candles and like they're eating, or like we're doing karaoke or whatever, the candles can be cooling faster in the cooler. So you don't have to wait, you know what I'm saying, like right now, and then it's still soft. So thank you for that idea. And it was freaking smart, if you ask me. Love how everybody comes together with ideas to help. Teamwork. That's what I'm talking about, is the teamwork for me. That's why I said my tribe is my tribe. My tribe is for me. I don't have to force myself onto anybody, because the people that get it. The people that want to see, you know, you win, I want to see you win. We all want to see each other win. So at the end of the day, it's like, just put your egos to the side. But you can't tell people that. They want to be like, I'm doing better than you. I'm better than you. It's like, you know what? Yes, you are, I guess. I'm gonna let you have it, honey. Okay, Brandon, so look, I'm gonna do this on this jar for her. I'm like really excited because he's not expecting them to get these like this with the scent bombs on top of it. So when they see them, and it has the glitter in it, so whenever it gets hot, it's just gonna burst with that glitter. I hope they love it like I love it, because I'm super excited right now. This is gonna be so pretty. All right, so I'm just gonna keep it up a little bit. Thank you. Brandon, I swear, probably like next week, I'm gonna have so many jars being ready with different colors. You know my color scheme is black and white, so I'm probably gonna do a whole bunch of like black ones like this. I'm super excited right now. I didn't want to doubt it. I wasn't doubting it, but I was just like, I mean, I did it with the paint, but okay, let me see what he's talking about. You knew she was talking about. Why did you say that you did that again anyway? You said you was doing it for, what was it, your sneakers? Or something that she was working on? Like, you knew what she was talking about. That's all I'm saying. All right, so I'm going to go back in. Okay, moment of truth. Okay, I'm excited. I'm a little nervous though. Okay, let's see. Oh my God, Brandon, you saved me so much time. You know how long it took me to paint this? Lettering. Oh, you did say that. Okay, pew pew. That's what it. When I get me a pew pew, I'm gonna try that too. Oh my gosh. How clean does that look? I got the label there. I got the pearlescent. Ooh. I got the scent bombs at the top with the glitter that's gonna burst out of it. Oh my gosh, you're gonna love it. Oh, he is gonna be so excited. By the way, these are going to mortgage brokers. So he's a real estate agent in the area. He's been on a roll selling houses, and he's been like utilizing me to make his home warming, gift warming baskets for his clients that buy houses. And he's really been referring me to a lot of real estate agents, and they've been coming to me. And he just hit me up and was just like, yeah, I want to get the brokers some of your candles. And I'm just like, not the mortgage brokers. Like, they with their monies though. Like, we just talking about, like, they like me too. Cause that's what I want. That's my target audience. Like, okay. When mans for putting you on to other realtors. No, for real. Like, he don't even know. Like, so what I did, because like, hey, how are you? Because he referred me, I give him a discount. So I gave him $10 off. And I'm probably going to continue to do that because he really has been putting me on to like people. And then I think after probably like, if he puts me on to like another person, I'm probably going to just give him that order for free. If it makes sense for me. But I'm probably like, I'm eventually going to just give him an order for free. Like, just because it's like, thank you for like, you know, doing that for me. Like, you didn't have to do that for me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna look out. Like, you look out, I'm gonna look out for you. So one of these days I'm gonna surprise him and be like, no, it's on me. Like, just take it. Like, thank you. Thank you for your business. Like, surprise. Like, forget, man, said candles. We talked about that a little bit. I won't. So, you know, my oud candles are really for men. They're unisex really. But apparently, like, I guess maybe I'm not marketing well enough. You said you're getting another order. Okay. I'll be looking forward to it. Safe travels, by the way. But apparently I'm not doing good marketing when it comes to letting the men know about the oud scents being very like intense for them. So I think I need to do a little bit better marketing, like maybe have like a section called like mandals. I talked to a friend of mine named Alan. He was telling me, he was like, have a section like on your website that says like mandals, you know, like man candles or something. So I think I'm going to do that. I'm probably just going to like make those scents and like just kind of have it where it's directed underneath that. And then, you know, y'all can go up there, because he was like, your candles smell good. Cause he's bought candles for me. And he was like, your candles smell really good. He was like, I noticed that they're like for women. And I was like, they're for men too. And I was like, that's what I didn't want. I don't want my candles to be just for men. That's why I made my scents so kind of like diverse. Like, I don't have fruity tooty Judy booty. Like, I don't got like lollipop candy shop. Like, my scents are, you know, very like tonka and oud and like, you know, sugar and honey sweet tea. You know, like the names are like a little bit levitated. Like, but even like Bakar oud, roses smell like oud. Like, those are like very elevated scents. You know, the oils aren't cheap. You know, they're not like a whole bunch of people order from the same place. Cause like I said, I did research on it, but I think it's just the marketing. I think maybe I do need to have a section that says mandals. And then just to let y'all know, like, I'm not forgetting about y'all. Like, I've been thinking about y'all since day one. Cause I know men love candles. Honestly, like, I've been getting more orders from men than women. You know, I thought that it would be like the girls really like up here, like buying them out. It's the men. Y'all men really be showing out. Like, y'all be like, I'm selling candles a lot of times to men. Y'all love candles. Like, y'all be loving some candles. So I don't want y'all to feel like I'm forgetting y'all. Like, y'all are like really, y'all like bougie candles, and I'm here for it. I know my brother. Okay, let me tell you. So my brother is like retired Army, you know what I'm saying? So he's like, he just wants to like just support. So he bought every single cent I had. Okay. Bought it for his wife, bought every single cent, loved every single cent. And the first thing he did when he called me after he was running low, he was like, sis, you need some money? I'm like, for what? He was like, so you can buy like some oils that smell like I don't know, like Creed and stuff like that. I was like, what are you talking about? I was like, I have oud candles. And he was like, I know you got oud. He was like, but I'm looking for more like a like Gucci Guilty, like Creed, you know what I'm saying, like type of candle. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, he was like, if you could like replicate that, he was like, sis, he's like, I'm buying boxes. Cause he was like, that's what I need for my man cave. And I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna have to figure out how to like put those scents together. And I was like, and then I have to like figure out how to market it because I'm not trying to get sued by them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would need to figure out how to market it to let people know, like, okay, well, it's inspired by, you know, but I don't know. I'm still trying to learn it. But yeah, my brother has like been on me. He's literally every single week. So you made that candle yet? Oh, you made that candle yet? Yeah, we talked about this. I said the same thing. He knows best. Yes, he he stays on me. You're right though. You're right. Like, don't worry, I'm working on something, y'all. The thing is, like, it's so hard finding the right oils for it because the people will say, oh, well, this smells like this. And then when I get it, I'm like, this don't smell like that. That smells so cheap. Like, it smells so bad. Like, I'm not going to put that into a candle and then try to sell it to people. Like, I mean, people, let's be real. Some people don't really know, like they go to like all these stores and after a while, if you don't really pay attention, it's really all the same oil, just with a different spin. It's the same smell, just a different spin. But I know the difference. And I'm just like, I'm not going to buy that. I'm not going to put that into the candle. So no, it does not work for me. So it's really just like finding different companies right now. And like to make a candle like that smells like very like men, like distinct men smell, I would literally be looking at like more fragrance, like perfume fragrance oils. And there's only one place that I've seen besides Paris, because they're like the capital of oils, like, just add a drop of vanilla to change the Creed formula. That's not how that works. It's not going to harden. If I put just like essential oil type stuff into the wax, it's just going to stay liquidy. Like, you got to have like a certain type of oil grade to get it to mix. You know what I'm saying? But, the only place that I've seen that has the type of oils that I'm pretty sure that will give me the smells that y'all are looking for the men, like Creed and stuff like that, is in Paris, number one, and Cuba. And I'm actually thinking about going to Cuba anyways, on a business trip out there. And I've already been looking into taking a trip out there to see if I can work with them and see if they can like formulate my own oil scent for my candles. Now, they're a perfumery, but again, if you really know anything about candle making, perfumery and candle making is kind of the same, but different. Like they're more so like in the laboratory with the leaves and the herbs and, you know, the potion makers, the glass and the distilled water and the alcohol. And they're doing all of this tunneling and scientific work just to get, you know, a small amount of oil. But that oil is the oil y'all need to use to make the Creed candle. So I would have to find someone that specializes in making specific fragrances. And again, you know, like I'm going to do that. I'm going to spend the money because I want to elevate my business. You know what I'm saying? So if I spend that money to go all the way to Cuba or Paris and get my own oils specifically made, scientifically made by a chemist, I'm not going to name it Creed. I'm just not going to do that. I'm going to name it something else, but it's not going to be Creed because I took the time and I literally birthed something. I birthed a new scent. You see what I'm saying? Like, so you will love Cuba. It's amazing. Middle East has great formulas. Also, oh my God, Middle East is on my list, but I'm kind of scared to go over there by myself. I've been to Cuba. They have mad respect for Black people over there. I mean, because we are Black over there. So yeah, I actually am like really looking forward to going to Cuba. Probably going to be happening either this year or the beginning of next year. I really would love to go for my birthday next month, but I just got so much going on, and my son just started back school. He's going to be starting back school on the 28th. So, and we just got back from LA, and, you know, I start back, my degree, in October. So I'm just like, you know what, maybe, you know, I can do it at the end of the year and just go over there. But if I go over there, I want to be able to really like help the people. Like, you know, you have to, in order to go over there, you have to have a reason to go over there, like a help the people type of like visa or something. I don't know the reasoning or whatever. I really want to be able to provide like, not just like giving away money, because I think that's stupid, you know, like I want to be able to like help with like business, like we can like kind of like be like a foreign trade system. Like I'm coming to you as a manufacturer. Like I want you to be my manufacturer for my oils. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm really helping your community and you're helping my community. We're helping each other as a community together. So I kind of want to start my own foreign trade system in a sense of that. Now I created my own like oil company. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though it's in Cuba, you know what I'm saying? Like, not many people are doing that. So, yeah, I know. Yeah, that's how it was whenever I went to Brazil. Um, it's a lot of people that look like me. Like, they thought I was Brazilian until I start talking. They're like, oh, that's, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, humanitarian efforts is cool, but I know like there's a lot of government systems in play and how, you know, how they work out there, especially with like, you know, it being a very communist country and Fidel Castro, whenever he was like, and the CIA was kind of like going back and forth at it. I understand, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know that my efforts probably will only get but so far, but it's just the thought that counts. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like I would rather spend my money somewhere where I know I can help a local business than just buying it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, online from somebody that probably has lots of business. You know what I'm saying? Like, probably a monopoly of business whenever I can go support, and that money could probably help like, I don't know, 100 something people, you know. um but yeah, so I have these two pre-made ready to go. I'm probably going to go ahead and package it up. I want to do, let me go get the boxes real quick. I'm really making up for me coming late, y'all. Hey, for me coming late, because I did start like, I mean, I started 10 minutes after 8, but I was doing my hair. Let's just say that. If he wasn't there for that part, I still showed up though. Like I said, like this is me, like still putting in effort, you know, like me trying, me learning, me just being showing up for myself and being consistent. So, you know, if it's cringe to you, then, you know, you're just going to have to log off because I'm still learning. So in the meantime, it'll be cringe to you, but once I keep going and getting better and learning how, you know, it works and learning how to do things, it won't be. Anything or anyone that can help promote your product, I got you. Thank you, babe. You have a good night, by the way. Thank you for dropping in and showing love. Bye. Have a good one. Okay, so I am going to box her up right now. So my thing is, like I said, when I put the hearts in there, I don't want it to smash. Let me make sure. Nope, none of the hearts are being smashed. So this is why I don't fill it all the way to the top. Because when I put the, see the hearts, you see the hearts in there? when I put the lid on top before, when the hearts were all the way up here, it was like smashing them. And when I tell you it looked so bad, it was so bad. Like I was like really embarrassed, and I did not want to give them their candle because I was like really embarrassed. I was like, oh my God, this is so embarrassing. I'm so sorry. Like, thank God I had some like extra ones that didn't have, you know what I'm saying, like any hearts on it, but I wanted them to have the heart. It's kind of my thing, you know? All right, so I am just wrapping her up, really cute. Eventually, I do want to maybe keep with the cardboard, but maybe like have it black, like the big ones like this. Because it looks like super bouge, you know? Like, who doesn't love that? All right. And I might need to make one more. Yeah, I probably need to make one more of the candle care. So what I do is I add my candle care instructions that I personally made myself. My Cricut went out, so the cutting may not be 100% right now, but it's okay because I had to update my software. And that's another thing. Like, if you're not tech savvy, be prepared to spend a lot of money. And when you're starting out, let's just say, let's be real, you probably don't have the money to pay someone to be your, you know, tech person. So you're going to have to learn how to do it yourself. And I did. I had to learn how to be my own tech person and learn how to print out labels and learn how to make the labels on Adobe Illustrator. I'm over here like learning Photoshop. Like, girl, you are not a graphic designer, but I became one. I became my own graphic designer, okay? So be prepared for that. All right, so now I did that. Same thing here. I'm gonna paint these tomorrow, by the way. YouTube is your friend. No, actually, I was on YouTube. Oh, my YouTube University, I swear. Like, I was always up there. I was like, oh my God, how do I find the paintbrush to make this line thinner? And I'm over here watching it over and over and over and over again. I'm like, okay, they did this. Okay, they did this. Okay, but I got it though. But it took a minute. But, okay. By the way, when I bought these jars, I was explaining to them because they were sending the samples without this PPE part, which is the protective lining part. They were just sending it with just the lid. So when I would close it, it would literally be like sliding all over the place, so loud. I was like, that's gonna be horrible because it's gonna break. So I told them, I was like, you know, when I get candles from the store, they have the little plastic part on it. Do y'all know they charged me extra for this little silicone part because they had to make it with a different machine? Which is another reason why I charge what I charge, because every piece I had to pay for. Tell me it's not highway robbery, but I paid it because I was like, look, this is my brand, and if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it all the way. And ain't nobody out here. I couldn't find nobody else to make my jars for me. There's nobody else. 3 years of research, I promise you, like, I couldn't find nobody. It's a lot, yeah. But then I was like, what is that? It's my door locking. But then remember I told y'all that I met the guy on the plane, and he was like, maybe you should like look into like a 3D printer or something. And I was like, you know what? You are absolutely right. I'll look into that, but because then maybe I can just like, instead of spending all that money that I spent, I could probably like buy my own print. I learned everything else. Why not learn how to, you know what I'm saying? Do it myself. Then I can print different varieties and sizes, you know. What's the biggest bulk order you received enough to overwhelm at one time? I had a guy order for his whole company for a Christmas gift, and he ordered, I had to do two big like boxes like this. I can't even pick the box up right now, but I had to do two big boxes, and each box fills like 30 of these. So plus I had a small batch he wanted for his personal use. So I say altogether it was like maybe like 70 or whatever. And it was a lot for me because I've never had an order that big, and it was for the company. And you see how long it takes me sometimes. And I was just like, I mean, it's Christmas time. I got a big order for this company. And it was not it was a big, like, expensive company. I mean, they got money. They have money. Like, this man's a millionaire. And so, you know, I was like, let me make sure I give them top quality. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to make sure they have luxury everything. Thank you. That's what I'm praying for too. I know, I trust that it's coming. I trust it's coming. All right, so you're so sweet, Brandon. Thank you. All right, so now that I did that, by the way, I'm supposed to be dropping this order off at my shop so he can pick it up. Oh my God, I forgot I bought this. It's a cinnamon lollipop. These are my favorite. I love cinnamon lollipops. I like fiery, spicy stuff. So if y'all ever wanna surprise me, just know that I like that. Where is my? Ay. It's probably in my trunk. I don't know. So I have my roll, my specific roll of like tape. It's like custom. It has my logo on it like this. And I just cut a piece off and I just wet it. And then I line this whole thing up. And then I stick the sticker of the scent on top of it. And then I have my natural bags. And I'm just going to fill them up with my custom paper. And I'm actually going to do my linen bags. So I have like special linen bags for them, especially because they're mortgage brokers, so they're super special or whatever. And yes, I said linen. So I have like custom linen bags with my name imprinted on it. And I'm going to stick also in there like a thank you card, some more cards, and eventually I have to order, I don't know if y'all remember, but I was like ranting and raving, not in a good way, really having a fit about how I have to buy a brand new printer after I just bought that $600 laser printer. But apparently in order for me to make my own catalog, after I already hired a graphic designer to do everything for me, which I need to hire another graphic designer because now that my friend finally had her baby, thank you, Brandon, that my friend finally had her baby, I can do a new photo shoot and I can finally do photo shoots for the new candles or whatever. But anywho's, my goal is to have my 16-page catalog that's scratch and sniff. And the purpose of me getting those linen bags was for me to stick my catalog in. And I still haven't got my catalog yet because in order for me to do that, let me tell y'all, they was trying to charge me. That's why I'm like, girl, I'll do it myself. Like for 50 catalogs, that's minimum order, by the way, minimum order. For 50 catalogs, color print, scratch and sniff, not even scratch and sniff because they don't even know how to make the scratch and sniff. Just to print off my little 16 color page catalog, you know, that I got to figure out how to do scratch and sniff. By the way, I had scratch and sniff cards that I created. It was so cute too. But anyways, they were trying to charge me $600. I said, ain't no way. For 50, you're charging me $600? Girl, I could buy the brand new printer I need and print out as many as my little heart desires. As many as the paper that I buy, the catalog paper comes 200. I mean, I know it's a 16 page, but still, like, no, sir. No, ma'am. Like, I get it. I support business, but ooh, child, like, no. Like, and that's why I do everything myself, because they be charging out here. If you want your own brand, just know you gonna pay. You gonna pay the cost to be the boss, and you gonna be out here paying for everything for a little while. So be ready for that. But anywho, so I kind of did everything that I needed to do. I showed y'all how I make my hearts. I'm sorry I'm being unprofessional, but this lollipop is looking real delicious right now and my mouth is dry. But I showed y'all how I make the little scent bombs and what they're gonna do. They're gonna explode whenever the heat hits them. And then I tried your trick brand. Oh my god, it's so good. Hold on. It's so good. I tried your trick. You said for 600, they better be hand passing them out, knocking on the door like Jehovah's Witnesses, period. Like, have you heard about Crystal Marie? Who is that? Is this a new religion? No, she just makes candles. Period. That's what I'm talking about. For $600, a candle better pop out live for everyone. Like, you don't got to go online. Just open it. It's 3D. You can light it right now. Like, what you talking about? Like, no, that's crazy. I was like, nah, I mean, But anywho's, I showed y'all how I do the scent bombs. I tried Brandon's finger polish method, which it was genius and it worked. Thank you. I did my hair. I did my hair for y'all because I wasn't on time. But I still showed up. Okay, I might have been 10 minutes late, but fashionably late. And yeah, we got to talk a little bit about a little conspiracy, because y'all know I'm a conspiracy theorist. I'm gonna keep saying it, and that's that. And just, you know, a little bit of gossip. Did I gossip? I don't think I gossiped, but I think I did. I don't know, but anywho's. And a little bit of tea, and that is it. So until next Tuesday, hopefully next Tuesday, I'll be more put together. I don't know how many times I'll be saying this. Brandon, how many times I say this? How many times do I say this on live that I'm going to be put together? The one day that I am put together, though, look, we gotta have a party. We got to have a party. You said every live. The day I'm put together and I come up here and I have lights in the background that says CandleShop, and I have the candles spread out and I have everything ready to go and I'm on time. I'm not playing with my hair. Where is my tools? The day that happens, we got to have a party. I got to hire strippers. I got to hire break dancers. I gotta have champagne popping because I ain't trying to drink no more because it gives me a headache. But we just gonna have bottles, you know what I'm saying? Like, because your girl done made it. Obviously, I'm consistent. I finally get it. I got my life together. We gonna have a party. That's what's gonna happen. When that happens, we gonna have a party. Hopefully that happens soon because I'm really trying to be consistent and get my life together. Okay. Well, anyways, thank y'all for watching my live. Thank you for just coming up here, sharing your ideas with me, talking with me. And until next time, I have it together on Tuesday at 8. Bye, y'all. Love y'all. Thank you. You too. Thank you, Brandon. You're so sweet. Bye, y'all. Plus, my feet hurt. I had these heels on the whole time trying to be cute.